Hey, love bugs, what's up? What's up? What's up? I hope you're having a good morning, new night, whenever this video may reach you. Do your girl a favor and hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you can get that ding whenever I upload a new video. Come on over, love bugs. So today, we are going to be talking about this clear presenting woman, white passing, that is basically saying that she's black. I had a video that started going viral, but they flagged it. I'm sure I sent in an appeal. The video got almost 40,000 views, but they flagged it. So I tried to upload it to my YouTube short so that I can at least show y'all the original video and what I said in the video. But in the comments, they was going in the comments. A lot of people was agreeing with me, but this one woman in particular was calling me racist and a colorist and saying all of these things that just does not make any sense. I was just very, very confused. And I wasn't talking to her. Like, I was not talking about her. Nobody was saying anything to this lady. I was talking to those types of black men that try to triangulate black women with other groups of women. That's who I was talking to. That's what I was talking about. It wasn't even about the girl that they were defending. Her name is J Barbie. She does like some line dancing or whatever. It wasn't even about her. But everybody, they saying that black women are jealous, bitter, hating and mad and just hating on this girl. And I'm like, where? Because I haven't seen any videos of anybody making videos hating on this girl. And that's what I said in my video. But a lot of mixed women got upset, and they saying that, oh, it's colorism, and it's just weird. It's just weird. They're trying to do the reverse racism, reverse colorism, when that's not even a thing. Like, it's like they're trying to co-opt our lived experience. They want to destiny swap with us. They want to make it seem like they're oppressed and that everybody's just hating on them. And it's just a lie and a scam. Okay. First of all, colorism is strictly for women of darker hues that experience a difference in treatment, a difference in the lived experience, livelihood, and all of that because of the color of their skin, because they are darker. That's what colorism is. Racism is because black people have not always had the same, white people have been able to just do bad things and mess up the quality of life of other people that were not white. Where y'all at? What's up, Jason? What's up? I know it's a little late, but it ain't that damn late. Y'all better come up in here and stop playing with me. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Waiting for a few more of the love bugs to join me. I should have been going live on TikTok too. You know what? I might just do that. Where y'all at? 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 Dang, I don't want to put this lady's picture in the back. Nope, I'll go live on here after I'm done. I don't have time for this. Okay. Put a 1 in the chat if you can see me and hear me. I'll do this later. I'm not about to do this right now. Oh, they restored it. Okay. They restored it because they flagged it. Like, a lot of people flagged my video and they got it taken down, saying that it violated community guidelines, but they restored it. Okay. All right, let's go. So let's head on over to these TikTok streets. This is my TikTok. Shouts out to me. Hey, Love Jones. If you're not following me over there, go and follow me over there. So, okay, these are like, see how it says community guidelines violation? Let me refresh it. So this is the original video, right? Ooh, I got stuff in my eye.
One thing black men are going to collectively do is defend white women. Because why I keep seeing up and down my timeline, black men saying that black women is angry, jealous, bitter, and hating on somebody named J Barbie. I don't even know what that is. I just went and looked her up. They saying we mad and jealous because she line dancing, because she ain't got no BBL, because she wearing her real hair. I looked at her page. The girl got a lace front on in a couple videos, which is nothing wrong with that. We don't give a fuck. Why do they keep trying to glaze us in this way? Why? Why do you have to insult your fucking mother, the woman whose womb you came out of, to uplift another woman? I have not seen one video of us talking about this girl. I haven't seen it. If it exists, I haven't seen it. But up and down my timeline, I see niggas saying that, yo, that black women are jealous. Y'all hating on the snow bunny because she dancing. Why y'all angry? Why y'all bitter? Why y'all mad? Who? Where? She got a natural body. She ain't got no BBL. Bitch, I don't got a BBL. I ain't got no filter on. I got a little bit of concealer. This is me. Yeah, I got a little bit of pieces in, but bitch, I could take this shit off and I will still eat motherfuckers up for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm tired of them glazing us in this way. It's glazing. I don't give a fuck when nobody say they are obsessed. Because what the fuck is going on? What's really going on? These motherfuckers, our sons, bitch, because we give birth to these niggas, literally will collectively, for the one time in their life, get together to take up for a clear woman that nobody ain't even fucking thinking about. Is it me? Maybe I ain't see it yet, but who? What? This is fucking ridiculous. We angry and hating and bitter and jealous. This is not even about the girl. I don't give a fuck. Her name could be man. Doesn't matter. You niggas is spread love is the Brooklyn way. The treason. It's just, when the fuck is enough gonna be enough? I'm tired of you niggas embarrassing us. Mad, angry, but like, come on. I mean, y'all using these trigger fucking words and these trigger phrases. Y'all, all right. I get it. I know y'all gonna be like, oh, just that's how these niggas. It's not okay because we literally give birth to them. We raise them. We nurture them. We teach them how to fucking read and how to write and tie their fucking sneakers. And then they get on the internet and talk about us like this. Anyways, how y'all doing?
All right. So
one thing.
This is the video that's going viral right now. And then look, so someone says, she is not white. She's just not black enough for y'all. And I have to show y'all the girl. Okay, there goes Quaisha. Shouts out to Quaisha. Quaisha says they want us to be mad so much as if we didn't say we minding our business and ignoring the BS. And whole time that lady don't want none of them Delulus in the first place. Wait, I gotta see if I can show y'all who I'm talking about. Hold up. Let's see if we could go. So I went and I clicked and because I was like, who are they talking about? Because they kept saying, so this is the girl. Now, does this look like a black woman to y'all? And she has a lace front on. That's what I was saying. I saw this, but I saw other videos of her. And she did not look. Wait, let me see. Right here. Does this look like a black woman to y'all? I need y'all to tell me, does this look like a black woman? One in the chat, if this looks like a black woman, put a 2 if no. If you saw this girl, would you think she was black? Put a 1, yes. You think she's black? 2, no. I need y'all to tell me because I don't know. 1, yes, black. 2, no. Because I feel like I'm being gaslit. No, like if y'all seen her, would y'all say, okay, this is a black woman? Y'all would not. It's not. I know it ain't just me. This does not look like a black woman. She does not even look biracial to me. They're all saying she's mixed. Her dad is black. Her mother is white. I don't know if these people even know what her father looks like. People could get up here on the internet and say they any goddamn thing. So this is what I was talking about. I said, I looked because I saw a few videos, but I only saved one where the guy called her a snow bunny. And I'm saying I got that from a black man saying that, but yeah, I'm being attacked, saying that I'm being divisive, and I'm a colorist. Y'all, they said I'm a colorist because I looked at this girl and thought she was a white woman. That means I'm a colorist. Then they also saying I'm racist. I don't know how the fuck I end up being a colorist and a racist. This looks like a clear woman to me. Let me show y'all again. I know I'm not bugging. I know I ain't bugging. Does this, will you see her and say, okay, that's a black girl? That's a black girl. Is that what you would see? Oh, look, another man saying that we jealous and hate.
Quick PSA. If I see one more person on my damn FYP going against this little girl, J Barbie, I'm blocking your ass. Straight up. I'm blocking the hell out you. Because it don't even make sense for nobody to be even saying nothing about this child. For one, that is a little bitty girl. That little girl can't be no more than about 21, 22 years old. You got motherfuckers on here calling her white girl, calling her this, that, and the third, talking about what she doing. Meanwhile, she been doing the exact same thing as she's doing right now since 2021. That little girl don't even make videos where she even speaks. But you can go all the way down her damn what's name, her page, and you'll see that this is the only thing that she really posts and do. And only other thing that you can see that she do is hang around her people. Her people. She's not a white girl. But you got sisters. See, she can get some notoriety, some attention. And now y'all got a problem with it. What's the internal hatred? Like, what's the internal colorism? Like, I'm not even understanding. Why she gotta be a white girl and all that because she light-skinned? You can tell by damn her texture she ain't no damn white girl. Why y'all playing?
That's not a light-skinned black woman. Why are they doing this? We still doing a one-drop rule in 2025. That is not a light-skinned black woman. I hate this for us so bad. It's like anybody could get, like, she could just take over our space and claim that they're us and be the representative for us. Y'all don't understand how that's actually detrimental because it takes us, it takes opportunities away from us. If these type of women do things that's unsavory, they're gonna blame black women for it. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? That is not a black woman. What the fuck is going on?
With that woman, that little girl like that. Like, that's somebody's child. Like, who the fuck is you? You weird and creepy. Many times, you sisters, y'all irritate my spirit. Let me say this. Because I ain't talking about everybody. But there's something that need to be said right now. Y'all will group together for whatever purpose that y'all call yourself having. And it's women this, women that, and it's all sisters and all that right there, right? And y'all will completely exclude the brothers from every damn thing. We the devil, y'all goddesses, all that, right? But y'all the ones with the most eternal hatred because y'all will be the exact same ones that downplay and demonize a brother. Or when it's a situation like this, downplay and demonize a sister because she's doing something that you can't.
That's not a sister. What the fuck? Yo, this is bizarre. This is fucking bizarre. Is the sister in the room? Is the sister in the room? First of all, my initial video was not even about the girl. I'm gonna play it again because a lot of y'all wasn't up in here. My video was not even about the girl. I was talking about men saying that we are bitter and jealous and angry. But over a white girl, black men was calling her white snow bunny. That's why I initially thought she was white. Then I looked at it and I looking off of what she looked like, I assumed that she was a white woman because that's what she looks like. Do we need to go lesson on what race means? Do we need to look at what race means? What is he talking about? We calling him the devil and we are come together, but we won't come together for a sister. Is the sister in the room? When they did that NBA draft pick that 1 year, and it was nothing but multiracial, ambiguous, biracial black boys getting drafted, Black men was able to differentiate between a monoracial black person and a mixed black person, a mixed person. They was able to tell the difference when they was looking at the NBA draft pick and they saw all of those boys that had white mothers. They was able to tell the difference then. But when it comes to women, we are all just, if she got a little bit of kink to her, a little bit of frizz, she black. She any woman is black. She black. What in the fuck is going on here?
Can't do. She's gathering attention from having a natural talent. You're mad about that? What the fuck is there to be mad about that? And I'm not saying it's everybody. I'm just saying there's a lot of, and it seems to be the same type of characteristics of motherfuckers who got a problem with it. So that's another little deep mental thing you probably should be paying attention to. Same type of motherfuckers who was voting for Kamala. Yeah. But that's my personal thoughts with that. But why is everybody so hell bent on trying to destroy somebody because they ain't got to try as hard as you do? What, you mad because she ain't half naked twerking in the G string?
What, baby? Hi.
She ain't got to work that hard. That's your job.
I've mentioned Rachel Dolezal, Susan. Yes.
Stay the fuck off her page if you don't like seeing her dance. You probably shouldn't have watched the first video of her dancing and thinking to yourself she going in, but you fed that into your goddamn algorithm. So now you're going to watch some more of her dancing, doing her thing, going in. But now you're getting tired of it, so now you want to hate. Mm-hmm. Leave that little girl alone. That's somebody's child, bro. And at the end of the day, all you doing is giving her more fucking publicity, more attention. And she's going to keep line dancing up and down you have a spine. Like, because that's what the fuck.
I don't know.
She had a whole response video, didn't say a damn word, did some more dancing. Leave that girl alone. She don't care what you going through. She been out here doing the same shit for years. Never had a problem. So you have decided to give her some attention. Keep giving it to her. That's simple. Last month, it was somebody else that y'all decided to turn y'all back on. Cooking with Kaya, that little girl, another little child. She cooking food. Somehow that hurt everybody's feelings. So y'all making videos, asking your dudes if they didn't seen the video. They like a direct indication of jealousy. Like, I don't know. My personal opinion, kind of weird. Yeah, leave these heifers alone, man. Let them do what they're gonna do. It's another 41,000 individuals who doing the same type of thing, minding their damn business, and month after month they gonna get some attention, and you hoes gonna be out here mad as hell about it.
Y'all know the girls that be doing the little line dance to the Morgan, whatever his name is.
So once again, this is who we all jealous of, and this is we all jealous and hating on her because she got a natural body. We all jealous and hating on this. What the fuck is going on? Look, ain't no slight to her. I'm not about to talk bad about her, but this is fucking insanity. This is insanity. Who is jealous and hating on this? What in the fuck is going on? Now, I have seen some people saying, oh, they don't like the way she danced. But if she looked like me and people were saying they don't like the way I dance, do y'all think black men would be lined up to defend me? Do y'all think that they would be saying, leave her alone, ain't nothing wrong with how she dancing? No, that's not how that would go. And especially if I was dancing in poom-poom shorts like this, and I had on little shorts, you think that they would be, you think with a pink lace front, do you think that they would be lining up to defend me if I was dancing like this? Do you think they would be saying, why y'all hating on her? Y'all hating on that sister? Y'all hating on that black woman? Do y'all think they would be doing that? If I had the same outfit on, the same pink lace front, was grinding and gyrating, Do y'all think these niggas will be coming to my goddamn aid, telling people to leave me alone, or would they be saying I was ratchet and why was I wearing a lace front and I had on a white woman's hair and why I got on them little bitty shorts and why I'm standing around gyrating like a prostitute? Like, and I'm not saying that this is what she's doing. I don't think there's anything wrong with what she's doing. She seems like she's having a good time, but it would not be the same type of vibe. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? And this is why we have to make a distinction between who we are versus who everybody else is. Look, they saying all black women are hating. These black women look like they supporting her, if you ask me. They cheering her on. They're her audience. So how is it just black women is just hating on her when look at how many of them is supporting her? Like, let's really call a spade a spade. Now, this is what I said.
Men are going to collectively do is defend white women. Because why I keep seeing up and down my timeline, black men saying that black women is angry, jealous, bitter, and hating on somebody named J Barbie. I don't even know who that is. I just went and looked her up. They saying we mad and jealous because she line dancing, because she ain't got no BBL, because she wearing her real hair. I looked at her page. The girl got a lace front on in a couple videos, which is nothing wrong with that. We don't give a fuck. Why do they keep trying to glaze us in this way? Why? Why do you have to insult your fucking mother, the woman whose womb you came out of, to uplift another woman? I have not seen one video of us talking about this girl. I haven't seen it. If it exists, I haven't seen it. But up and down my timeline, I see niggas saying that, yo, they black women are jealous. Y'all hating on the snow bunny because she dancing. Why y'all angry? Why y'all bitter? Why y'all mad? Who? Where? She got a natural body. She ain't got no BBL. Bitch, I don't got a BBL. I ain't got no filter on. I got a little bit of concealer. This is me. Yeah, I got a little bit of pieces in, but bitch, I could take this shit off and I will still eat motherfuckers up for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm tired of them glazing us in this way. It's glazing. I don't give a fuck when nobody say they are obsessed.
And I would say,
because what the fuck is going on? What's really going on? These motherfuckers, our sons, bitch, because we give birth to these niggas, literally will collectively, for the one time in their life, get together to take up for a clear woman that nobody ain't even fucking thinking about.
And they're saying that, I told y'all, they said that she's mixed and she's not black enough for the black people. Look, she is not white. She's just not black enough for y'all. When y'all seen that girl, does that look like a black woman to you? Y'all already said it don't look like a black woman. That does not look like a black woman to me. I mean, we understand what race is, right? This does not look like a black woman. I just don't,
is it me? Maybe I ain't see it, but who, what? This is fucking ridiculous. We angry and hate and bitter and jealous. This is not even about the girl. I don't give a fuck. Her name could be Mandy. It doesn't matter. You niggas is spread love is the Brooklyn way. The treason. It's just, when the fuck is enough gonna be enough? I'm tired of you niggas embarrassing us.
And it wasn't just about
mad, angry, but like, come on. I mean, y'all using these trigger fucking words and these trigger phrases. Y'all, all right. I get it. I know y'all gonna be like, oh, just that's how these niggas. It's not okay because we literally give birth to them. We raise them. We nurture them. We teach them how to fucking read and how to write and tie their fucking sneakers. And they get on the internet and talk about us like this. Anyways, how y'all doing?
Honestly, these videos that I saw about her was just a catalyst for this video that I made. It was not solely about her. Now, does that sound like I was hating on the girl, or I was being racist towards the girl, or I was being colorist towards the girl? I didn't even say shit about the girl. I was talking to black men. I was talking to niggas. I wasn't even talking about her. So that's what tripped me out when they started doing all that rah-rah, hooty-hoo shit. Wait, I didn't mean to click that. I did not mean to click that. No. Saying that I was racist and I was all of these things, and I started doing response videos to them. Oh, this is somebody calling African saying Akata.
The generalization of Black men is diabolical work. I could care less about the color. I recognize all shades of messiness and divisive people. My people are destroyed by a lack of knowledge. Okay, for the not all warriors, why don't you stand up to the people who are misrepresenting y'all as a collective? Why don't you go into men's sections, their comment sections, who say Black women this, Black women that, Black women jealous, Black women hating, Black bitter baby mamas, Black women. Why don't you go into those spaces and mansplain to them and push and tell them that they are, it's diabolical. Y'all will never do that. But y'all love to come over in a melanin rich woman space and tell us how we need to operate and always be a not all warrior. Okay, I really have to make this card when I'm on my YouTube channel to do this because y'all cannot understand how, as a collective, things are perceived versus on an individual basis because y'all are very individualistic. We can agree on that. As a collective, y'all all move a certain type of way when it comes to different types of women and people. As a collective, Black women are baby mamas more than any other demographic of women. We're talking about as a collective, not on an individual basis, okay? Clearly not all. Not all of anything in any group is going to be exactly the same. Not all cats are the same. Not all dogs are the same. Not all pencils are the same. Not all, nothing is the same in any group. I'm specifically talking about men that do this type of thing and carry out this type of behavior. Hope that helps. And what is the lack of knowledge? What does that have to do with the price of tea in China? Spread love is the Brooklyn way.
Let's not play the victim mentality.
Oh, that's about something else.
At Love Jones, she is not white. She is just not Black enough for y'all. Hold up. Hold that thought.
Why is Black women angry and offended of a snow bunny that's dancing, full of energy, hitting her little dancing moves? Why is Black women offended by that?
So that was just one of the videos, and that's where I got Snow Bunny from. I was literally directly quoting.
Y'all heard who said that? That was a Black man that called her a snow bunny. Do y'all think they in his comment sections attacking him saying she not white, she not white? No, they're not doing that. Do y'all think they're in his comment section saying he's a colorist and he's a racist because he called her a snow bunny? No, they're not doing that. But they doing it to me. Could we guess why? Could we guess why?
A Black man. When I looked at her, y'all do know that race is based off of your phenotype, right? That's how you identify one's race.
Now let's get into what race means. Okay. In the context of the categorization, race refers to a social and political construct, not a biological one, that groups people based on perceived, shared physical traits, ancestry, or cultural characteristics. Cultural characteristics. Often used to create social hierarchy and distinction. Race is a concept that has evolved history and varies across different cultures and societies rather than being rooted in biological reality. Categorization. It involves grouping people into categories based on perceived shared characteristics such as skin color, hair texture, facial features, and all cultural background. That girl that I showed y'all is raised by a white woman, according to what everybody's saying. She has a Caucasian mother. So culturally, she's white. Phenotypically, she looks white. So why am I being attacked for calling her white when that's what I see? Am I bugging? Is it me? Am I the drama?
She looks like a white woman to me. It's okay. She can be biracial. There's biracials that are white passing. There's biracials that are Black passing. If we were in the Jim Crow era, she would be able to go to the white only section. She would be able to go to the white schools. She's white passing. So y'all not gonna sit up here and try to gaslight me into, oh, she just not black enough for y'all. I told y'all it wasn't about the girl. It was never about the girl. I don't give a damn. It was not about that. It was about black men trying to triangulate us with perceived white girls. Let's just say perceived. Trying to triangulate black women and talk down on us and using it as a reason to call us jealous and angry and bitter, as a lot of them tend to do when it comes to other types of women. That was my only point. This is no hate to the girl. This is, I don't care about, she could dance, she could do whatever she want to do. That's not what I was talking about. That was not the point of my video. I think what I was saying went over a lot of you all's head, but it is intentional. You are intentionally obtuse and you're willfully ignorant because you all need, it's confirmation bias. Y'all already have an issue with me because of my aesthetic, because of who I am, because I'm opinionated, because I'm saying what it is that I'm saying. You're already triggered by my mere presence. So anything that I'm saying, you're going to intentionally misunderstand and misinterpret to satisfy the bias that you already have toward me because I am a melanin rich woman. We ain't new to this, we true to this. We ain't new to this, we true to this. I saw another woman saying, oh, I'm going to use your comment to piggyback and to talk about something else. Another woman that claimed she was biracial saying that we was jealous of light skins and all of this. First of all, biracial women, we wouldn't categorize them as light skin. We categorize light skin, you know, being a monoracial black person and just being of a lighter skin tone. A biracial is just a biracial. That's it. And once again, race is based off of phenotype features. That is where your race comes into play. And y'all keep saying she's black, she's black. Well, then she's white as well. Why can't I call her white? Half of her is white and half of her is black. So what is the issue with me calling her white, especially when she's white presenting? And she's culturally white because she's raised by a white mother. According to y'all, I don't know anything about this person. I'm not looking into it. And it's not even about her. It doesn't matter. We just gotta, y'all are really, really, this is interesting. Spread love is the Brooklyn way.
So this woman, look, don't blame
At Love Jones, she is not white.
Don't blame black men for your ish though. You said you went and looked at her videos. You still called her clear. This is the woman that was going very hard in my other video saying that people hate on her because she's mixed. And she made a video about me. This is who I'm talking about. Now, let me see if I want to show y'all something else before I get into it. Yeah, so I responded and then
don't blame black men for your ish though. You said you went and looked at her videos and you still called her clear because she does look like a clear presenting woman. You call me black. Is my complexion black? No, my complexion is a beautiful mocha brown. Okay. Since we use colors and you want to play word semantics, what do you want? This is not even about you. I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to black men. I was not talking to you at all. And you saying everybody in the other video, people hating on you. Who's hating on you? It ain't me. Like, you're trying to censor yourself so bad. It's like, okay, all right. Like, what do you want? What do you want from me? A cookie? You keep saying racism. Stop trying to co-opt and destiny swap with black people, black women, melanin rich women. You're trying to destiny swap. Y'all do this weird thing. Y'all try to make reverse racism a thing, reverse colorism a thing. It's not a thing. Those tactics are not going to work here. I wasn't saying anything ill about that girl. I didn't say anything disrespectful about that girl. Stop trying to censor yourself. You said that you was mixed with 5%, so you mix and all this other stuff. Black and phenotype and all of those things has.
And then I saw another comment after I made this video. That woman said she was a black woman, and I'm going to show y'all who I'm talking about. I started watching some of the videos she made on me, and I just made a response video, but I didn't watch the whole thing because I was like, I'm just going to watch the rest with my love bugs. But I did respond to her, but I didn't watch the whole thing, so she probably was talking big shit. I don't even know everything that she said because it was a lengthy video.
Has to do with how you look. That's how one's race is identified. Like I said about the other girl, I'm going to say it about you as well. If this was the Jim Crow era, you would not be sitting at a table with me. And that's okay. This is not a slight to you. I'm not disrespecting you. I'm not saying anything crazy to you. This is weird. Like, why y'all trying to switch places so bad? What is going on? Like, spread love is the Brooklyn way. Damn, you wanted me to respond. Here you go, girl. Here you go. What's up? Shit.
All right. Which video was this? Sorry, because I was
At Love
to two different things today. Okay, so now let's check out her page. This is a black woman, you guys. Where the This is a black woman.
Penitentiary Reeboks.
Who says she's black.
Retaining water so bad on those swollen legs.
Now,
oh, let's not leave out. I'm still swollen.
Will you look at her and say that's a black woman?
Over here, as usual, and under here, still swollen. Hoping in another week or so, it'll start to.
Okay.
The girl, I don't give a fuck. Her name could be Mandy. It doesn't matter. You niggas is spread love is the Brooklyn way. The treason. When the fuck is enough gonna be enough? I'm tired of you niggas embarrassing us.
Y'all bear with me because I just got up and just having to touch my fucking phone and see this bullshit. Can I try to make this my content? That this is the shit that I be saying. I haven't seen any racist bullshit in days. But all of a sudden, I'm bombarded with the shit again.
Was my video racist toward first of all, you claiming you black, so bitch, I'm racist towards you with your black ass. How I'm racist towards you and J Bobby with your black asses. You see? The contradiction, the hypocrisy. They know they ain't us. Amberella, could I be racist towards you? Could I be racist towards you, Quaisha? Aren't we all black? How the fuck I'm racist towards you if you black like me, bitch? Funky bitch. Thank you, 60. Thank you, boo. Thank you for the super sticker. I appreciate it, baby. You think she black? Jason, shut the hell up. You're just trying to be an op right now.
TikTok, you're fucking messy. I'm telling you, they know how to fucking trigger me. Let's start here. Oh, we already here. Stop generalizing bullshit. When a motherfucker on their bullshit, take responsibility for it and take it and own that shit. Don't collectively put it on every fucking body, like a general area or a race of people. No, humans are going to fucking human. Period. It's fucking weird. Y'all do that shit.
I haven't seen it, but up and down my I see this saying that they're black jealous. I hate on the snow bunny because she dancing. Why y'all angry? Why y'all bitter? Why y'all?
First of all, this video, like I said, was a culmination of all of the videos I had been seeing about black men triangulating us with mixed race women, Latina women, and white women. It just so happens that this J Barbie shit, when I had kept seeing multiple videos about her with black men, this was the catalyst for me making this video. The general topic of my video, the message behind my video was that black men are fucking embarrassing. They need to stop triangulating us with other groups of women. I did say they was fucking treasonous. I did say that, but I was not talking about the girl J Barbie. Anybody with a fucking brain cell could understand what I was talking about. You fucking stupid bitch.
They saying that because that's exactly what the fuck is going on in all these comment sections. That's why. Respectfully, I made it my business to go into the comment sections of where I see them post about J Barbie. And there's quite a bit of comments. I go comment surfing through them. That's what I see. Exactly what these black men on here are talking about. Exactly what they're saying. And all the hate on this woman, that's not a white woman, by the way. The fuck is this with the colorism is ate the fuck up. Ate the fuck up. Knock it off, y'all.
Bitch, you must not know what colorism is, you dizzy hoe. Was my video colorist? Y'all can tell me the truth. Y'all can tell me the truth. Was I colorist and racist in that video that I showed y'all, that I did? Talking to black men specifically. Y'all could be honest. If y'all feel like I was being colorist and racist, y'all could be honest.
Look sick and sad, honey, and going out bad. If a motherfucker ain't dark enough or don't have prominent enough black features, they're white. Or if their eyes don't look a certain Asian way, they're automatically.
Duh, bitch. That's what race is. It involves grouping people into categories based on perceived shared characteristics. You don't share characteristics with me, ho. Such as skin color. Your skin color ain't like mine. Your hair texture ain't like mine. Your facial features ain't like mine. And your cultural background ain't like mine. Therefore, we ain't the same race, bitch.
They're white. Unless you hear them speaking, they might sound a little Spanish or something. They're automatically white. The first thing that tells me, really the only thing that tells me is motherfuckers never left their neighborhood. Never left their tiny little circle. Yeah.
Who? Where? She got a natural body. She ain't got no BBL. Bitch, I don't got a BBL.
And usually people don't bring something up as a point unless it's affecting them in some kind of way. So does it upset you? She's a natural body and looks like that, and people are complimenting her, and you have an alleged natural body and people aren't complimenting you. I'm positive you get compliments all the time. Positive.
Bitch, I do get compliments all the time, and my body is fucking tea, bitch. I'm a smoke show. So I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. That is wrong. I'm saying that because they are making it seem like having a natural body is like the pinnacle of success, or that a lot of Black women, me saying that about myself, I'm speaking about us all. And I think I have to, people are so fucking stupid that I have to be mindful of how I speak. I should have said, majority Black women have natural bodies. That's what I should have said. I censored myself. I used myself as an example in that moment, but I should have said majority of us have natural bodies because we do. BBL is not specifically a Black woman's sport. We are not the fucking poster children for plastic surgery. It's literally called a Brazilian butt lift. The Latinas and the Caucasian women are notorious for plastic surgery. We don't have plastic surgery by the droves because we have the blueprint body for plastic surgery. The fuck? I know she's not about to try to say I'm insecure or I'm jealous and hating. It's like whenever you say something that goes against what people like, or because you look a certain way, if I was a biracial woman saying this, would she have the same type of, would she be calling me racist and colorist?
If you're a beautiful woman, your attitude sucks, and how you talk about men is shitty, but nonetheless.
Black men are going to collectively do is defend white women. Because why I keep seeing up and down my timeline, Black men saying that Black women is angry, jealous, bitter, and hating.
Black women never collectively stick up for white women as a fucking thing to do. They never do. Perception is a motherfucker, ain't it? These Black men are sick to fucking death.
Did you just say, wait, hold up. I gotta rewind that back. What did she say?
Jealous, bitter, and hating.
Black women never collectively.
She said Black women never collectively stick up for white women. Bitch, I need to know something. Y'all lucky I don't got no motherfucking pants on, because bitch, I will get the fuck up and run off screen right now. We supposed to stick up for white women? The women who gave birth to our oppressors. The women who fucking created laws called the Tignon laws because they was jealous of our natural hair fucking texture. The women that actively participated in scalping little fucking Black children and whipping Black people. Berating, degrading, and hanging. White women that literally cried white tears and had us hanging like strange fruit from trees. We supposed to stick up for them, the bitches that called the police. That's who we supposed to collectively stick up for. That's how I know you not one of us. That's how I know you is a fucking scam and a fraud, bitch. Because a Black woman would never say no shit like that. You know you not a Black woman. The fuck is going on, bitch?
Stick up for white women as a fucking thing to do. They never do. Perception is a motherfucker, ain't it? These Black men are sick to fucking death of the racist bullshit. That's what that is. That's exactly what it is. Argue with your motherfucking self. Argue with yourself. Along with everyone else. And I saw a comment that said, well, white men don't be checking their white women about this shit because they don't really do shit like this or like that. You might have a sprinkle of one or two here and there or some shit. You're not going to find a fucking shit ton of white women hating on other fucking women.
Bitch, you is a fucking lie and a scam. You just don't see it. White women be fucking talking trash about everybody. They do it about Kim Kardashian. They talk big shit. White women be on the fucking news calling the police. Do we need to start the Karen series back up? Because this bitch is lying through her motherfucking 1C hair.
And I keep telling y'all this. Y'all keep wanting to drag the fuck out of this black and white racist bullshit. White women are the least of your fucking worries. They are the least of her fucking worries. White women just don't give a fuck. They just don't give a fuck. I don't know how else to put it. How else to put it so that a collective of people can understand. White women don't give a fuck.
Bitch, you is lying. White women are the nosiest motherfucking people on planet fucking Earth. White women give a fuck about everything that a black woman is doing. You are a fucking liar and a fraud. I wish I would have watched this whole video before I made a response. I'm so tempted to make another one, but I don't want to keep going back and forth with this bitch because she is a fucking scam.
They're never going to give a fuck enough to speak about this bullshit to the point that other people are picking up on it, wanting it to fucking stop. About anything, not even just this, about anything. White women mind their fucking business for the most, contrary to popular belief. You know, people want to provoke motherfuckers in public and then record it when the reaction starts. That's another story. But
oh, so she just stuck up a Karen culture. She's saying people provoke Karens in public and then record them when they react. This bitch is a fucking Karen. This is a Beckisha with a black scent. This is Beckisha from the fucking trailer park. This is the type of dangerous ass motherfucking person that you need to look out for. This is a dangerous motherfucker because she be trying to code switch. Y'all see what she just did? Y'all see how simultaneously she's claiming that she's black, but also pulling a white woman Karen passive aggressive victim fucking card? Ooh.
For the most part, white women don't give a fuck about nothing or nobody other than living their own fucking life.
Bitch, you is a lie. White women are obsessed with, oh my God. This is the most, now this is gaslighting personified.
Most.
Fuck is going on? What's really going on? These motherfuckers, our sons, bitch, because we give birth to these niggas, literally will collectively for the one time in their life get together to take up a clear woman that nobody ain't even fucking thinking about.
And my black women that don't be on this whole ass shit, y'all know this is not directed towards you. I would never in life look at some bullshit and blame it on a race, a gender, a location of people. No, I would never do no whole ass shit like that. So you black women that are not on this whole ass shit, this racism bullshit, this makes you chick love you motherfuckers. I'm just saying. And you so fucking racist. That's part of the problem. Part of the problem.
I'm so fucking racist. Oh, bitch. Damn, I don't got enough characters. I'm trying to cuss out in the comments. She really calling me a racist, y'all.
Problem. You racist as fuck. You are. Calling a white woman a clear woman is a racist ass word to use.
That's not racist.
To describe them.
Bitch, you call me black, you fucking long, fucking big bird face looking bitch, beak ass nose hoe, pelican fucking bay ass bitch, thin skin ass bitch, cave dwelling ass, thin head ass, flea lice infected ass bitch. Now you want to call somebody racist? Bitch, I ain't no motherfucking racist. Prejudice maybe, cuss you out like a dog maybe.
maybe a bitch. I'll take it. A racist. Bitch, you got me fucked up. Dog head asshole.
And the way you dog the fuck out of black men and talk crazy like this doesn't help support your case here, Toots. Doesn't help any. To be this beautiful and have such a huge fucking problem with what's being said about this shit is bizarre to me. Bizarre. I would have looked at you until you opened your mouth as being a confident woman. That went out the fucking window as soon as you start dogging the fuck out of black men and talking shit about white women. That let me know your insecurities immediately.
She is not white. She is just not black enough for y'all. Hold up. Hold that thought.
Why is black women angry?
This bitch is a fucking fraud and a scam. She is a, oh God.
And offended of a snow bunny that's dancing, full of energy, hitting her little dancing moves. Why is black women offended by that?
So that was just one of the videos, and that's where I got Snow Bunny from. I was literally directly quoting a black man.
Then you gonna blame this black man for your bullshit? The way you dog.
Bitch, blaming him, I was literally checking his funky ass. You a black male worshiping asshole. You took a lot of black dick and that shit got to your fucking thin ass head.
The fuck out of black men is fucking needs to
long face ass bitch.
Be studied, Toots. It needs to be studied. Because ain't no way in hell you saw this video. It was like, yep, I knew it. She's clear. She's a clear one. She's a snow bunny. She's this, she's that. Ain't they but fucking.
He literally said Snow Bunny in the video. This is dangerous. I'm gonna say you are dangerous. You are dangerous. Oh, OMG. Wow. The gaslighting is diabolical.
Shout a guy or a black woman, even. Ain't no fucking way that happened. So you just keep it real. You went and dug up a video of a black man thinking the girl was white too to support your bullshit.
He says no. He said,
and you even said
he called her a snow bunny. I didn't dig that up. That was one of the videos that I saw that prompted me to make this video, coupled with other videos. It was not just about this one video. What the fuck is going? Y'all, are we in the Twilight Zone? Is this the Twilight Zone?
You went and looked at her videos.
She looked like a white woman, just like you, ugly.
You could have never got
I don't want to watch this no more. This shit is making me mad. This bitch is pissing me the fuck off. It's giving Rachel Dollars out. That's what I said in my response. It should have been harsher. I didn't watch all of her videos, so I didn't know that she was talking all that Cash Money hot shit. And I should fucking flag. I'm gonna flag her video, bitch. Fuck you. You don't get to use my bitch. You getting flagged. How do I flag it? And I don't give a fuck. I'm doing it. Yup. And I don't give a fuck because she flagged mine. I had to appeal my mother video because this ass, ugly ass, nothing ass bitch flagged my motherfucking video. I know it was her. I know it was her. And I'm not an advocate for that. But you know what? I'm about to do it and I don't give a fuck, bitch. I'm reporting you. Fuck you, hoe. Calling me a racist. Bitch, you got me fucked up. What should I say? Hate and harassment? Hate and harassment. That's what I'm saying. Harassment and bullying. Or hate speech. What should I say? What should I say, y'all? Hate speech or harassment and bullying? Oh, y'all can't see it. Y'all can't see what I'm doing. Hold up. Let me present it. Because she don't get to call me a racist. She don't get to do that. She don't get to call me a racist while simultaneously being a fucking Karen. What should I say? All of it. I can only pick one. So hate speech and hateful behaviors or harassment and bullying. Which one? Harassment? All right, we're going to do harassment and bullying. I have been bullied or harassed. Okay. Yep. Because, bitch, you got me fucked up. And I don't even advocate for that, but she got me all the way fucked up. First of all, let me drop the link if anybody want to come here, because I need y'all to let me know. Do y'all think that I was being racist? Do y'all think that I was being colorist? Like, I really need y'all to fucking let me know, because this shit is fucking, this is so dangerous. You see how they can fucking gaslight and lie and make up shit? Bitch, you calling me a racist? I was talking to black men, you stupid bitch. I wasn't even talking to you with your ugly ass. What's the name of her TikTok? I don't give a fuck. I usually don't do this, but the bitch is calling me racist. And I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't fuck with that, y'all. I do not fuck with that. I don't. Thank you, 60. Thank you. Thank you, boo, for the super sticker. What's up, boo?
Hey, how you doing tonight?
Hey, girl.
I mean, yeah, shouldn't I ask that question, huh?
Then she said she was a black woman in the comments. I'm blackity black. Get over it. Oh well, I'm a black woman. Is the black in the
Where? Where? I literally was just about to ask you about that. I sent it in the Discord. But I'm like, if these ladies are supposedly black, what does that make us monoracial black women with two black parents? Like, I'm very confused as to how 1 and 1 equals 78. Like, it don't make sense at all.
She said, I'm so, it says about my self esteem, the way I talk about white women and slander black men. Do she not? It's the gaslighting. The way that these men talk about us, I'm responding and reacting to things that I see. We all know that. We know that. Y'all see how they fucking trash me in my comment section when we're on vertical lives. Am I just out here saying these things unwarranted for no like for no reason? Am I is
No, you're not. Like I see it every day that I'm in the chat. Every single time I'm in the chat, I see them calling you single mothers, big bag. They be calling you all kinds of stuff that's not even remotely true. So you're literally responding. And then just being on social media in general, you see how every time you turn around, it's a Negro with a mic spewing the most hateful rhetoric about us, and we be minding our business. We be minding our best, beautiful black business. And somebody always got our name in their mouth for no reason whatsoever. So you mostly just respond to what's being put out.
then she said, oh, don't blame that black man for what you said. Bitch, that black man literally called her a snow bunny. You don't have no smoke for him calling her a snow bunny. You see how that goes?
But she is like how else do we define people with pasty pale skin? Like I don't like I'm sorry. How else do we define them? If you look like an untoasted marshmallow, what else are we supposed to call you other than clear or white or what? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I really don't understand how. Who said it? Bill Burr. They stick their jack footed boot over the
Hello.
line all the time and say like they just cross lines and don't understand. And then when you were talking about how she was, well, not even you talking about, we saw it clear as day how she was switching between victim and Karen back and forth. Like 1 minute you being bullied, and then the next minute you being provoked, and then weaponizing your provocation. Like could you pick a side, pick a struggle?
Let me tell y'all. Birch tree, ash apes, baby powder, culture vulture looking as. Let me be nice. Let me be nice. Let me be tamed. But I don't understand it because if clear folks get to call themselves black, then I get to identify as a clear woman. Let's do that. What I'm not understanding is the people who created this race now don't want to play by the rules. Make it make sense, Father. Fix it, Jesus. Because I'm about to throw it off.
They trying to destiny swap with us. Do y'all notice that?
They really do. Like they know we the blueprint, and they want to be us so unbelievably bad that it hurts their little spirit, and they have no other recourse but to constantly try to antagonize. And then once we say something about it, we the angry black woman.
No, this shit, we can't make this up. I'm sorry. Like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, I didn't listen to that whole thing, so I just listened to the whole thing with y'all. That's why I'm like, what the fuck?
It's her aging like spoiled milk, got the audacity to open up her entire mouth to say anything to begin with. Ma'am.
And she said she was only 40. Bitch, that's a hard 40.
Yikes.
Look rough. You look rough.
It's giving
You look
55.
like it's giving you added another 40 onto that. It's giving.
Crip keeper in disguise. Like That is a hard 40.
I mean, I did cuss men out in that video. I did. I called them treason, and I said they was embarrassing. But I was talking to black men. I was not talking to about that woman. So for them to try to censor themselves so hard is fucking mind-boggling to me. Like you would have
They
thought
just
I
want to be the center of attention. That's their problem. They swear they want to be the center of the attention, center of the universe. They want to be goddamn damn selves. Ain't nobody care about you, Becky. Now stay out of my damn business. Because if I
That's
get loud and nasty, now I'm a ratchet. Now I'm ghetto. Now I'm unclassy. Now I'm everything in the goddamn book.
we can't make this shit up. She literally
No.
got up there and said, "Black men don't ever take up for white women as a collective." What?
that's a
What
whole
am I
lie
standing
and
up
a
for you
half.
for? What am I standing up for you for? You was literally the reason for half of our problems. The fuck am I standing up for you for? Make it make sense, Becky, please. The math is not mathing. The math is not equating for me.
But the crazy thing is, we actually do defend them way more than we
All
should.
the time.
That's the problem. That's why I said that's a lie. Black women defend them every time there's something anywhere in the media. You see black women at their defense or invite. We constantly invite them to the cookout. We don't want the raisins and the potato salad. Stay on your side of the table. Actually, just stay on your side of the world. I'm really over the centering themselves because they've been doing that since the turn of the century.
Like,
And you know what's crazy? They recruited us for this fucking feminist movement. We raised their fucking kids. Bitch, we've helped them. We've given them refuge when they was getting their ass beat by their men. We've literally always helped these women. You see videos right now. There was just a video of a white girl getting her hair pulled by their white coach and a black stopped him. We always step in.
Even in that TV show that was just released on Netflix, they got the black girl playing the defender, the angry black girl beating up the little white boy who was friends to the boy who red rum the girl. They always got us as the protectors. We had that little Indian man coming out saying how his mother told him to run to us. I say from now on, we run the freak off and we hide. Just like they keep trying to recruit us for these protests coming up on the 5th. Sit at home, bake a cake, do your nails, wash your hair, do something. Don't help these people. We need to completely, when they talk about the segregation crap that the Cheeto put in place, we need to let them. Go ahead, please
let
do
them
it.
segregate.
Please do it. We
Let us
are
get back to
withdrawing all
segregation.
support.
Because, baby.
You can't steal you'll try, but you can't steal our looks. You can't
We're
steal
not
our
laying
moves,
down.
our swag, our charisma, our hair.
This is just so dangerous. How they're literally trying to frame it as me being racist and colorist. First of all, be colorist nor can
How?
be racist. Amarella, hello. I don't know what happened. Let me pop this. Hello.
I'm back.
Okay. Yo, this shit is bizarre. Like, I didn't say anything about white women. What the fuck is she talking about? Because I said clear. Now clear is
We
a
didn't
racial
even say that in about the girl.
clear is derogatory now.
I-
Since when that became derogatory?
All the stuff that's been said about us as far as slurs go, but the minute there's a tiniest term for them, they lose
Okay.
their ever loving minds.
Everlasting mind.
They cry about being called Karens, but I'm like, what? Like, we can't
Is
call
that
y'all what
what
we
you
really
mean,
want
though?
to. The ones that act crazy, we can't call y'all what we really want to.
I'm just calling it what as I see it, and I don't understand what's the problem.
Sasha says she's damaging my brand. No, she ain't. That fucking cave dwelling ass bitch. She thought she was doing something, but she ain't doing nothing. I'm not gonna write her username in the chat. I don't want to go that far. But I'll say it. And if you guys want to go and check her page out on TikTok, you can rewind my video because her stuff is up there, and I'll tell you all what it is. But I'm not gonna write it. I was about to, but I was like, I don't want to do that.
I don't need a face like that on my timeline. I'm straight.
It's primates.legacy. So PRI. And why is that her username?
That I said the same thing in the
Talk
chat
about
earlier.
white women.
I,
Like, hello, hello, hello. But you gonna sit here and call yourself a black woman? Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, let me sit here and just. This
I
whiskey is
can't.
so good. Wow.
It
So it's primate, PRIMATE .legacy, LEGACY.
Now, what
Why?
black woman is gonna have that as the
What
username?
What black woman is gonna
what
call
legacy do you have, ma'am?
that's a black woman though? It literally is giving Rachel dollars out. I don't know what the fuck is going on. What is going on? Now they want to be black?
Where
What
the
the
leg-
fuck? Now the clear hoes want to be black hoes.
But they always have, like, literally been swagger jacking us since the beginning of time.
Primate.
Hello? Did they kick her out? Hello? Can
Yeah, we
anybody hear me?
can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Okay.
Y'all can hear
Okay.
me?
Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
This is really bizarre. This is really, really fucking bizarre. Because if this was Jim Crow, she literally, you think she would be saying I'm a black woman if this was fucking
Absolutely not.
1945? You think she would be like, I'm
They
a black
wouldn't
woman?
allow her to say no things like that.
That's why they created the term mulatto to separate the children born from intimate assaults of the masters. They did not want them claiming any property or any funds or anything. And once that man passed, they wanted them to be a separate class. They would never want anybody who had any claim to blackness to be able to say that they were white. Never. And anybody who was white, that you could not, even now with the biracials, they can't have the argument of being called white with their clear Cajun family. They cannot go over there and make that argument because it exclusionary. Why we need to have that same exclusion. You are
Hello.
not black if you do not have two black parents. Period. I
Exactly.
don't care where in the
Repeat that set.
diaspora you come from. If you
Repeat
have
that
two
set.
different races of parents, you are biracial, multiracial, whatever you want to call it. But I'm sorry, not sorry. And this is coming from somebody who dates interracially a lot. So there's a 90% chance my kids will be mixed. So yeah, no.
This is crazy. And that's what I said in one of the videos. I said, well, she's white presenting. So if you all could say she's black, why is it offensive for me to say she's white and she was raised by a white woman according to y'all? Why is that offensive? I don't understand. Like something it's psychologically, I don't know what the fuck this is, but how is it that you could see a woman clear as day look like a Caucasian? But they say, oh, she got a, and her father is
And
probably
something in the water.
a quarter black or half black. Y'all know how that shit go.
Mm-hmm.
Or
But
she got a black father, she mixed. Okay, so why are y'all offended that we're calling her white, but y'all wouldn't be offended if I called her black?
but even still, if she came from the womb of a non-black woman, how is she black? You can't get Love Jones, you can't get Faith, you can't get me from a white woman. It's just
Okay.
not
Not as
possible.
dark as I am. Sure.
Hello.
Not as dark as I am. I'll be damned if I'm walking around here looking like a Hershey's bar of chocolate talking about I'm a clear woman. Hello? They gonna ask me, is I colorblind?
Like, it's crazy.
And the thing that gets me is that they will argue us down. But like you said, Amberella, a white person could be like, you're not white, you're mixed. Nobody won't say a fucking thing. Nobody don't say shit. They just accept it. And then they say, well, I'm black. You know what it is? We really the fucking shit. We're magic. And we
We
don't
are.
because everybody want to be. I just cannot believe that everybody's trying to be black these days. They want to be black American, bitch. Everybody want to be black. I'm like, what is going on?
Because we clearly, like you said, we the shit. Everybody wants to be us, but they don't.
We
It's
the
the
shit.
same old.
We the blueprint.
Oh, let me pull up right. She's doing it.
It's the same old trite and
Oh,
overused. And everybody wants the rhythm and not the blues.
this is
It's
ridiculous.
literally what it is.
Mm-hmm.
A black woman, y'all. What the fuck is that? That shit tripped me out. I was like, hello?
And confusion.
That's his daughter? Well, I don't know what's going on. But what y'all said?
I was just saying, it's like we really are the shit, and they want all of our rhythm. They don't want the blues, and it's crazy because they know they would never want to be treated like Black people were treated, never in a million years. But they want all of our sweat because again, we got all the juice, the tea, and the sauce. We make everything shake. Music,
Mm-hmm.
movies. How is it that a movie?
Culture.
I, I think Taraji P Henson said it a long time ago. Like we work twice as we work 10 times as hard to get seen as half as much. Like the
Right. Just
smallest
to be
budget
acknowledged.
black, yeah, the smallest budget black movies get the most return. Like we show up and show out in every single thing we do. We've been put so far behind the power curve at everything we do, yet we're still blowing everybody out of the water. We as black women just got not even really fully, but mostly fully human rights. And we're the most educated. We have the most businesses. We're the most talented. And like, there's no arena you can put us in, and we don't dominate.
But they see us as less. I don't get it. I am confused.
I don't
I am
understand.
confused.
They
I'm
want
sorry,
to
y'all.
make us think we're less so that they can continue to steal from us. And that's something we need to put a kibosh on. We need to stop.
Why is
We
this
need to
going like
step
this?
into who we are, and we need to own who we are. Because clearly we make everything out this mofo move.
Mm-hmm.
Hello? Who? I had somebody else up here. I don't see them. This is weird. Let me see. Hello? Why is it making? Hello? I'm so confused, y'all. Hello? All right. I don't know what's going on.
I am
Maybe
also behooved, Bree.
I don't know why it's. I don't know. Okay. Anyways, y'all, this is just crazy. This is really above me because I didn't know that people that look like Caucasian women could just say they're black. I didn't know that. And
That's
then
the thing. Queer women get excused for all of the things that they do. They never get held accountable. They never get consequences for their responsibilities. They just get to live life la di da di da, cause fire everywhere they go, and go, "Oh me, I little oh me." Like, excuse me, hello.
It's again because their group of men protects them. Ours constantly denigrates us. It's it's really sad. And I'm just like, we, as much as I hate to send you saying like schmonort black males, it's like, why do we keep, it's, don't even go that far, just stop having them, in my opinion. Like, why keep birthing such ungrateful people who make us look like we
Mm.
are the worst thing
But
on the
but then
planet when
when
all we
we
do is
don't
look out
want to
for them.
repopulate the problem, okay. But
But that's the
when we want to gatekeep our home, it's, oh, you gonna die alone. Let me be that. Let me
why
die
do
alone.
that?
At least I know my turtle ain't gonna cuss me out and leave me hang to dry in the street.
Or
I know
our
at the end of the day,
children,
my turtle ain't gonna disrespect me like that.
or our male
it
children won't
was,
unalive us. It was literally a man who just got out of prison and he red rummed his mother and his brother. Like, why do
I saw
I don't want
that.
that to be my fear?
Yes, I saw that.
Like, no.
Literally. She was so happy that he got out and was posting on Facebook. My son is home and he took her life. And his little brother, his 15-year-old little brother.
But then they're gonna turn around and be like, "Oh, it's her fault. It's the mama fault. What did she do? Why the son wanted to come back in a life? You can't plan with these Negroes."
They was like, oh, if you give birth to us, then why you think they hate you so much? Then you must be doing a bad job. And I'm like, no, what we're not going to do is blame women for the actions of grown ass men. That's not what we're going to do.
But look where he was released to. He had nowhere to go but back to his mother's home, and then had the nerve
Okay.
to be so ungrateful and turn around and unalive her for like, no good deed goes unpunished with us, with these men.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let me show y'all this guy. This is another guy that I've been seeing recently that made me make that video that I did today. It was not only about J Barbie. It was literally about all of the things that I had been seeing, all of the things I experienced. And I just was cussing niggas out. It is what it is. But I don't know how that translated to me being racist, colorist, and hating white women and hating biracial women. Like, this shit don't even make sense. Hold up. Let me show y'all this man.
Oh, Quaisha asked a good question. She said, why they want white women to be black women, but they don't like black women. Answer for me, please. Black men, come to the front. I need your answers now.
It's
Oh,
literally just the skin tone. That's it. It's not
exactly.
anything about us because they take the ones that are the most ratchet and the most crazy and cutting up is they take the
Yep.
ones who are more ratchet than us. And I'm not saying all black women are ratchet because again we're not a monolith, but they take the most ratchet of the ratchet and wipe them up and then talk mad trash about us. It's literally self hatred and it's only the skin tone.
Yep.
Black women are jealous of mixed women and their hair. Black women will sit back and talk shit about mixed women and their hair all day. Oh, the curly hair. I can't stand curly hair hoes. But why don't you wear your natural hair, heifer? All this does is highlight the insecurity black women have about their own selves and their own hair. They don't like that someone who's adjacent to them in skin tone can wear their hair so naturally and not have to put on all these wigs and all these fucking hats and shit. Some of you hoes are walking around like Inspector Gadget with all these damn disguises and shit. I've seen tons of black women attack mixed women because of their hair, or even lighter skinned women who have better hair, or even darker skinned women who have
When do we attack? Okay.
decent hair. Black women have no room to criticize when bitch you wear all these hats and shit. When you start wearing your natural hair, then you can start talking about other people within the black community wearing their hair a certain way or commenting on how black women wear their hair. So kick fucking rocks.
So we hate on women with curly hair.
No. We just need to stop listening to what these meatball face marsupials say.
Curly headed hoes. Like, are they fucking serious?
Mixed women are more valuable partners than black women are. The beauty that can be found in a black woman can be found in a mixed girl. It's something we see all the time. Black women don't like this. They don't like the attractiveness and I would say the submissiveness, all that comes from a mixed woman. They don't like it. They're jealous of mixed women. We see it all the time. Mixed women are the enemy of black women because mixed women are what black women used to be: upstanding, of good quality, beautiful, not just because they have a shape and some body. It's more of their personality. Black women have such a deep hatred of mixed women because they know that mixed women have more value and are looked at by men of more value than they are. So this is why you see such a big confrontation between mixed women and even light-skinned black women saying that they're white and they're not a part of the black community. And they can't talk on black women issues and they're not black enough. You see it all the time because black women know that they've lost their value and that more men are willing to either go white or go with something lighter than they would of something, a typical black woman that you see every day.
All right, last one.
Lost their value is crazy. Lord, fix it.
We
Black
can't
women are
have lost our
extremely
value.
jealous
Our
of
name
mixed race
stays on
women.
the tip of
It
their
seems
tongue.
It's ridiculous. They're obsessed with us. They are fucking. The world is obsessed. Obsessed.
black women are extremely jealous of mixed race women. It seems the lighter that you are in the black community, the more white you are, and the less accepted you'll be. Also, the less that you're able to speak on certain issues within the black community. I think a lot of black women are deeply insecure about the attractiveness of lighter skinned black women or mixed race women as well. I often hear from black women or even black men that light skinned people or mixed race people are less than black. They're not allowed to say any damn thing. They're not truly black. We only accept them as black because it's convenient. A whole bunch of shit. They're black revoked any time, especially with the politics. I've seen it a lot. This is why I say that black people are the least accepting people in America. Now, white people are not going to claim some mixed girl or some light skinned girl as white. They're not going to sit back and claim, like, yeah, she's one of us. They're not going to do that. However, the one thing they're not going to do is sit back and say, well, you know what? You can't say anything about X, Y, and Z because you know what? You're not white. I don't really see that going on. But with black women, especially, you see it a lot. Black women are extremely.
You see how he threw in there? Well, white people are not going to let them claim white either. But yeah, it's a problem if we do it.
Right.
We shouldn't do it though. We should not constantly accept, especially again, like you always say, in Jim Crow times, they would not be sitting with us.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Let's
yes, there's an acceptance to a point, but
show-
you can't make me.
This shit is insane. I don't know what the fuck. And these are the type of things that I was also talking about in a video. That these hoes get it completely about that. Precious daughter.
Yeah. Hey, can
Hey,
you hear me?
yes, I can hear you
Yeah.
now.
What's up, girl?
Hey, how you
You.
doing?
All right, all right. I just wanted to add my 2 cents and, give some clarification as to why everybody wants to be black now.
Mhm.
Because of the reparations that we started with Tariq Nasheed. Now, I know there was a little rift between him and old boy because I was on that live that night you got on there. you know, he explained what happened between them two. But I didn't get in between that because I rock with both of them. And all I can say is Tariq has been doing good work over 20 years. He's got movies, he's got books. I've been to Dallas to see him for the FBA Expo. We even did the FBA rally in Washington 2 years. So, you know, as far as I know, the brother does good work. I don't know what the hell happened between him and old boy, but that's none of my concern. I just feel as though we all should really just, you know, come together, let bygones be bygones, because we are basically all we have. Now, this thing with everyone trying to be black all of a sudden is because they're trying to trail on our reparations movement, right? So now you have the, you know, like you have the $5 Indians. So now we got the $5 Africans, $5 everybody, you know what I mean? And what we have done is we have moved away from the word African American, and we now call ourselves foundational Black Americans, because that delineates us from them, because they call us Akadas. They come here and they're taught to not fool with us. They come here and they tell us to, you lazy nigga, you pull yourself up by the bootstrap. And meanwhile, they come over here because of us. Number one, this is our land. We're indigenous to this land. If we didn't build this land and our ancestors didn't build this land, they wouldn't. And we fought for them to get over here. And then when they get over here, they point their damn finger in our face. They're so disrespectful in the spaces that we have. So what we did now is we delineated. We don't call ourselves African Americans because Jesse Jackson gave us that title back in 1988 to lump us in with the immigrants. So we decided to delineate, and we call ourselves foundational Black Americans. And ever since we've done that, they're losing their shit because they can't tag on to it. They can't remix it. It's not a group. It's a lineage. So we've been dealing with this for a long time. So now everybody wants to jump on our little reparations movement when they was telling us F you, this, that. Now everybody wants to be black. So that's what that's all about. That's what that's all about. You know.
I agree with everything you just said. And I got into it with an African woman yesterday for using the term Akata. That was, I have that. I'll show y'all that too on my TikTok. And she was saying, "Oh, it just means a Black person in America." I said, "No, it don't. You're trying to gaslight me. I know that that's a slur. I know exactly what it is." And she has 2 West African parents, and she was saying nigga, 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 nigga in one of her other videos, saying how Black Americans were saying Africans can't grow here. Child, it's so funny because this lady is saying I hate white people. There's African people saying I hate African people. There's Latino people saying I hate Latino.
We don't. Well, what we're doing is we're rocking with who rocks with us.
We're calling it out.
If you disrespect us, then we not rocking with you. Okay, we don't hate nobody. But
Exactly.
when you come in our spaces and you're disrespecting us and you're going against what we're fighting for, then you're a tether. You're a tether.
Yeah.
And you can't be trusted. Now, I rock with some Africans, I rock with some Jamaicans, Caribbeans, you know what I mean? But when they come in our spaces, disrespecting us, calling on you, girl, you would be surprised how we be arguing back and forth with these fools every single day, because Tariq holds a lot of Twitter spaces. He holds a lot of Twitter spaces. And girl, they get up in there, girl, you should hear the stuff they be saying. And he sets their ass straight every single time. That's what I like about Tariq. Tariq is like a walking history book. He knows his history. So, that's what it's about. They're mad because they can't latch on to foundational Black American. We are not African Americans. We did not all come here on no freaking boat from no damn Africa.
Yeah, I agree.
And we've been fighting for them forever when we should have been doing this at least freaking 10 years ago. And so since we've been delineating, girl, we've been getting a lot of backlash. They're losing their shit. They're crashing out. They're mad because they can't remix that. They can't remix it. It's a lineage. Every time we celebrate our lineage, they have a problem. But when they celebrate their culture and they have their little things, it's all good. But as soon as we want to celebrate our lineage and where we come from and this and that, oh, you niggas are being divisive. You are being divisive. No, we're not.
Like,
We're,
it's
we
simply celebrating your culture. Like, I don't, as me being Caribbean, I'm Haitian. I'm gonna celebrate my culture, but I'm also not gonna join Black American when they're celebrating their things. And I'm in the background rooting, like, yes, bitch, go ahead and party. Meet me at the Juneteenth cookout. Like, what?
and the sad part is they do and act just like us. They steal everything from us, but yet they hate us at the same time. If it wasn't for us, you guys wouldn't be here. We fought for them. The United States, not all.
And we
The
gotta say that because if you'll be,
Yeah,
oh my God, I just made this
right.
sign. I be talking and ain't nobody got
But
time to get that at
it's
all. Go ahead.
it's the majority of them though.
Unfortunate. So
Yeah,
unfortunate.
it really is. And then they feel like they can throw shots, but then when we check their ass, is we're the problem. No, I'm standing 10 toes down. I'm standing on
As
business.
you should.
I was always taught, my grandmother always taught me, she said, when you're right, you fight. Not like physically, but stand your ground. She said,
Oh, I
don't be
fist the cuff. So you can meet me in the street. We can fight. But that's me.
No,
Go ahead.
I'll fight too. I will fight too, but I'm just saying, if you know your principles and you're standing on that, don't let nobody knock you off your square. Let them know I'm very verbal. Very verbal. I have no problem with talking to nobody, especially when I know I'm right, especially when I know the facts, especially when I know my history. And once you know your history and how we've been lied to just about
Or,
everything, it's like there's no stopping you. Once you're awakened to that and you get out of this damn system and you separate yourself from the system, there's no stopping you.
yeah.
I'm so powerful. I don't have like a really big YouTube channel, but I know a lot of things. And sometimes I want Love Jones to bring me on her channel just so we can have like certain conversations because I have a lot of information. I know things I'm not supposed to know. And
Mm,
because I was, promoting it and putting it on my Instagram and Facebook and stuff like that, I've been threatened. They have taken my videos down because they don't want the truth out. Let me,
That's the
let me,
thing.
that's
yeah,
true.
let me tell you guys something. I knew
Mhm.
COVID was coming in 2018. I started telling people because I got inside sources, and I
Mhm.
started telling people, "Hey guys, they're getting ready to come with this, and then they're gonna have a vaccine. Do not do it." I said it's a biological weapon, and it's intended for depopulation.
Mm,
And my own family disowned me because of that, and
wow.
I couldn't come to the cookouts. We couldn't, me and my son couldn't come over unless we had a mask, unless we were vaccinated. So I just left my family alone for like 2 years. I moved to a completely area in North Carolina where I knew no one because I felt so isolated. I felt so alone. And I just wanted to get away from all of the chaos. So now that the smoke is cleared, oh, we can come to every cookout. They want us to come when you coming because I've always been like you, Love Jones. I've always been the light of the attraction of the party.
Yeah.
Wherever I go, people are attracted to me because that's the energy that I have. Wherever I go, I wind up talking to people that I don't even know. I asked the Most High a couple of years ago, what do you have me here for? Because I feel worthless. I was going through some personal issues to the point where I was damn near suicidal. I wanted
Oh
to
wow.
off myself. It was serious, right? So what I did was I locked myself in my room and I just prayed and I prayed and I said, what do you have me here for? I feel useless. I feel useless. And he told me over 10 years ago, he said, I'm getting ready to expose some things to you and I need to use your voice because you have a big mouth and you're not scared to talk to people. And
Mhm.
he's been showing me unremarkable things that I'm not even supposed to know. So what I've been doing is sharing it with people. Some people are accepting to it and
Mhm.
some are not. You don't know how many people like damn near want to fight me because I'm trying to wake them up. So now I only speak when the Holy Spirit tells me to speak. I'm very spiritual. I got my ghetto side because I'm from Brooklyn. I'm from Brownsville, New York. But I've been in I've been in Virginia for 25 years. I'm 56 years old. I've been there, done that. Nothing surprises me. And when you talk, I love everything about you. I love your confidence. I don't never let nobody try to steal your damn shine and tell you you ain't this and you ain't that. That's because they're low key hating, you
Yeah,
know.
I'll be
And that,
cussing people out.
yeah, yeah. You literally remind me of myself. Like I'm 56 going on 57, but I really don't look it and I really don't act it. I'm about it, right? But I'm also
Period.
yeah, and I'm also classy at the same time because I have a lot to lose. I work for myself. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a wholesaler.
Oh, nice.
I'm a real estate
Mhm.
funder. I'm not a real estate agent because I don't need a license to do what I do. And let me tell you something. All of the agents are starting to reach out to me now because they don't know half of what I know. They have a license and they don't know half of what I know. I got off a call today with a lady in Westchester. She's asking me questions about pre-foreclosures because that's my specialty. I help people save their homes. If they don't want to save the home, then we work out a plan for them. You know, I'm in the real estate business. If you go on my Facebook page, you'll see that. That's all I promote. You know, I'm in a $10,000 private group that anybody cannot just get in there. I fund deals. So if you have someone that, is into real estate and they're doing like a fix and flip and they need like an extra 150,000, I have access to millions of dollars to fund. I partner up with other people in my group, and you can only get in this group if you pay $10,000. I'm
Oh,
in
wow.
this group, and ever since I got in this group, I have been making so many connections. And I didn't come to the group not knowing anything about real estate. I grew up in real estate. My grandmother owned 54 houses in Long Island, New York, with a third grade education. Okay. So I've always had a niche for real estate. So that's what I do now. And I got real estate agents who are licensed who are calling me and reaching out to me. They don't even know what a damn freaking seller finance is. They don't
Wow.
know yeah, there's so many things that they don't even know, and it's crazy to me. But me being the person that I am, I give them the information, you know. I made a comment on a post on Facebook in one of the real estate groups, and they were talking, and I'm like, listen, I'm your foreclosure specialist. If you need a foreclosure specialist, I'm the one for the job. And a lot of people responded. Girl, my phone been ringing off the hook. And I've been giving these people information for free. I'm not charging them for information, but I do make them sign agreements when I do certain work and they want to partner up or they want to do a JV. I have to always do an agreement because there's so much scams out there. So I work for myself. I work from home. I work when I want. Yeah, I work when I want to work. But you remind me so much of my damn self, girl. I love the way you are. I love your
Thank
confidence.
you.
Don't let these don't let these bitches tear you down and get you all upset. I was going back and forth with a chick on Facebook yesterday because there was a lady in Punta Cana and she was on like I saw a video. She was on like a little shaft or whatever, and they had fruit and stuff. It was supposed to be like a tour. So we all know that I don't care what country you come from outside of the United States, these people are scammers. When we go over to Africa and different countries, they
Mm,
charge us way more than they do the white people. They
hell
treat
yeah.
Yeah, they literally rip us off and they scam us. So the girl was upset because she was getting scammed. She started throwing the pineapples and shit off the thing, and people in the comments was like, "Oh, this one lady said I'm Jamaican. My husband is black." But my sons could never bring none of those black women to my doorstep. So the
Oh,
comments was crazy. And I made a comment and I said, ma'am, I know you're not trying to say we all act like that, because I know Jamaicans that are very disrespectful. So the comments blew up. But then there was this one white chick, she got in there and she was like, yeah, somebody's triggered. And you know what triggers rhymes with. And I was like, what, nigga? And I spelled it out with capital letters. And I told her, I said, that does not bother me and it does not define me. They think the word nigga triggers me. It does still trigger people. It don't trigger me. It doesn't trigger me. We have to let them know that that does not trigger us. Let's move on. And I sent to the face, like I was like, try something else with the with the tongue out face. And since she wanted to come back and say something else, and I blocked her. I'm not going back and forth with nobody. I'm not giving my energy to you energy vultures. I'm on a higher level and a higher frequency now, you know. So I can't, I'm gonna say what I have to say because you said what you said and everybody else is commenting. Why are you attacking me? So, you know, we're just dealing with a lot of hatred and they're very, very upset because we are delineating now and we call ourselves foundational Black Americans. Jesse Jackson gave us the name African American back in 1988 to
Yes.
lump us
Oh.
to lump us in with the immigrants. We all did not come on no freaking boats from no
Yes.
damn Africa. I'm
I
not
didn't
from Africa.
Me either.
And
I agree.
you know, we're foundational to this land. Our ancestors built this land. If it wasn't for us and our ancestors, none of them would be here. And then they get over here and they want to wag their finger in our face and call us all kinds of names. We had enough. We had enough, so we're fighting.
Exactly. And I definitely agree because that lady had no business coming at Love Jones like that the way she did in that response video. Because I definitely found that video. I definitely
Oh,
found her in the comment sections, and I definitely
Because
reported her
you
page. And I
don't
don't feel
you
no
be
ways
the
about
one.
that at all
So
and
did
y'all
you
know I'm
whatsoever.
not reporting stuff, but that lady tried to call me a racist. She got me fucked up. I don't know where she come from or who she is, but she really tried it, and I'm not here
Because
for it.
Tried all of it.
because whole time no, because besides nobody was even talking to that lady in the first place, nor the lady who commented. We was talking to Black men. We was not talking about her.
Right.
Like,
Why
stay
she
in
have to
your
insert
lane.
but the thing with everybody trying to claim black now, that's because of our reparations movement. They're trying to get a piece of the pie. And
But they was doing it before that as well.
they did not go through what we went through.
Not at all.
None of them went through what we went through, and we're still resilient. We're still standing, but we want our shit back. Y'all stole everything from us. Give us our
hmm
shit back. We're here to claim the ship, our shit. There's a shifting of the gods, and there's a shifting of the gods. We're in the age of Aquarius, and the ancestors are not playing. They're working on our behalf. That's why you have to give grace. You know, you have to give kudos to the ancestors. If you don't have an altar set up in your house, you need to get one. An altar alters your life, and it does. I'm very spiritual, guys. I can be ghetto because I'm from Brownsville, Brooklyn. I can be very ghetto, but that's not the journey that I'm on right now. That's why my name is Righteous Daughter. I'm trying to be as righteous as I can. And I always wish I could run into one of these damn Karens that I be seeing in these
Oh my
videos.
Oh, child, I run into them every day. I
I
try not to even
don't.
think
They
about
don't.
it. I come home, I take my coat off, I take my Black woman coat off, I take my code switching coat off, and I be like, "Why I got to do with these people? If we could just move to a space on some Patrick from the SpongeBob, take this and move it somewhere else, I would
Then
love it."
told y'all let's
Cause
go on an island. Y'all
child,
didn't want to listen to me.
Yeah, I
I
would love
can't.
to escape because I deal with them every day at work, and the Karens be losing their ever loving minds over the smallest, tiniest things that
Let let me also
nobody
put
has
you
control over.
let me put y'all onto something too. The African nurses that's in the hospitals, I just found out recently from one of my inside reliable sources that they're in there killing the um foundational Black Americans. They're
What?
Yes, ma'am. And listen
Oh,
to
wait,
this.
baby, say unaliving. We don't want to use the trigger words.
Okay. They're unaliving us in the hospitals. They're treating us really bad in the hospitals, and half of them don't even know anything because they cheated through nursing school from us. They cheated from us.
Oh,
They got answers from us. And I have I forgot who it was that was having a live, and one of the ladies chimed in and she said, "Oh, Tyreek was having a live space." And one of the ladies said that she was a nurse. She was in charge of the floor. There was one African lady that she was training, and she told her, listen, you have to have two people with you. Somebody has to be with you when you're hanging the blood, because the blood bag has to be hung a certain way. And she told her she didn't listen. She went ahead and she did it by herself on her own, and she did it wrong. And the nurse that was in charge that spoke on the space that we were in, she said that she just happened to walk past the patient's room and noticed that the bag was hung, the blood bag was hung, but it
oh
was
my
hung the wrong way. And she asked the nurse, who helped you do it? Who helped you do it? She said, me don't need nobody to do it. I did it myself. I don't know. They're very rude. They're
God.
very rude.
That's
You know,
terrible.
yeah, but I didn't know that they was in there offing us. I didn't know that part.
Well,
Oh my
I mean, me and my background, just to add in on this, I work in a healthcare space. And one thing I can say is this is why I tell people, especially Black American people, you cannot go to these healthcare clinics by yourself. You need to have somebody with you to advocate for you
To
at all
advocate
times
for you. Yeah.
because you never know what goes on, who does what, who missed what. Because even though I'm sure Tyreek's video was highlighting that African lady, all of them do it,
I
all
God.
of
know.
them.
That is
It
true.
at that point in the healthcare system ain't got nothing to do with the person in the outfit. It's the outfit itself. All of them lack supplies. They lack the knowledge. They don't listen. I have to constantly advocate for patients on a constant basis, even in my role and what I do. So
Mhm.
Well, she
that's
fired
It's
just
the
not
on
just
lady.
that.
the African, it's a majority
It's
of them
all of them.
anyways. Because me, I also have a different experience with hospitals. I have sickle cell, so I'm in the hospital every day. But
Wow.
even with the basic people that's there, the people that know me for the years I've been there, they still treat me like I'm a stranger in the street, like you don't know my chart. And I have
Yeah,
to
I've seen that.
constantly advocate for myself because if I don't, I'm sitting in that bed slowly dying.
Oh
Yeah, I've
man.
had a friend who has sickle cell, and they would always accuse her of drug seeking. So that
There
it was
you go.
very unfortunate. So she would always take me or somebody else with her to the hospital because you definitely do. And when I go by myself, because I live by I'm in a different state from my family, I'll try to at least have somebody on the phone or
Hmm.
FaceTime or something.
You have to. You
That's
really
crazy.
do.
Exactly. And a lot of the time I'm the person in my family that ends up going because they love to talk this medical terminology stuff to patients, knowing
Right.
that they don't understand what's going on, what's being said.
Right.
Being that I do what I do, I understand what they saying. I'll be like, no, we not doing that. No, we not doing this. No, we not doing that. We not doing this.
Pe-
But ma'am, I
People want
also
to
wanted to
know.
just add one little thing, ma'am.
Mm,
um, I understand, you really love Tyreek's content and his commentary. Me personally, I disagree with a lot of the stuff he says just because he's not really reliable. I know his history. I watched his YouTube channel back in the day, and he said a lot of things that has done more harm than good to the black community, especially black women.
What did he
So I
say?
But
Because
it, it
this
was
is the thing. This is the
it was a
thing.
lot. It was a
This
lot.
is
It's more than I could just say on one
I'm
little small
watching him
It's
situation.
a
now.
whole
well,
lot.
listen. This is the thing. This is the thing.
He said when reparations come, we don't deserve it. Black women
That
are
was back. That
biracial
was
women
that
He
are
was
Whoa.
said a
better. He
lot
got a biracial
with no
wife. He gets
apology,
it.
Oh
that
wow.
was
and he never apologized for anything he said because I've never seen it. It's never come across
He never has.
my
He's one of
timeline.
them red pill
Um,
fake.
Damn.
and
I
strong.
don't know
He's
this
one of them
person. I
strong.
can't take them.
So although I am a person who can take nuggets where I can, take the gems and drop and drop the coal where it is. I just want to, let everybody know since we bringing this YouTuber's name up a lot. just to be cautious and aware that he
I
does have a
know.
past
I've never
of
had.
certain things and certain content. So
I've never.
I'm not faulting you. I'm just wanted to put that
Yeah.
out there as well, just to
I'm
be
just saying.
balanced.
I've ever since I've been rocking with him, I've never had any bad experiences with him. I've actually learned more from him than my college degree that I have. You know, I do understand that there was some things in the past that he might have said or did, but since then
Not
he,
might, he has, and it's still on the internet.
Absolutely.
yeah,
It is still a platform up there. It's done harm to even my own personal sanity because I fell into the rabbit hole, and this was over 10 years ago, man. That's what I'm
right. But since
saying.
then, I think since
It's the
then
same
he's,
since then.
well, I mean, I'm,
Because
you know,
and on top of that, he's not the only person. It's several other black men content creators on this platform and other platforms of social media that says one thing on one end and does a complete another on the other side. And I just want the viewers,
Mhm.
whoever watched the replay or whatever, just to understand that when you go into some of these people content, it's not all one side, it's not all the other. Just kind of go in there with kind of a grain of salt. That's all.
And do
well,
Mhm.
your own research after watching.
I've just never had any bad experience. You know, I've literally learned a lot about my history, um, you know, about history, period, um, following him. And just like the other guy, Dane Calloway, they got some kind of beef going on. But I rock with Dane too because he woke me up to a lot of stuff. Like I said, I have a college degree, but I learned more from listening to these guys and doing my own research and from my elders. And you know what I'm saying? I learned more from them than I did with a college degree.
No,
So
and completely understand. I mean, I went to a HBCU. I was involved in all of that energy, so that's why I'm saying I was very aware of him. I wasn't sure who you were mentioning when you said Tariq, but it was said in the in the chat that it was this YouTuber, and I'm very familiar with that name and that voice. He's very controversial, so people just when you're watching, keep a grain of salt when you're listening on his commentary. It's not all 100% correct. I don't know what his new agenda is because I don't watch his content anymore because of
well,
how
I
detrimental it
do.
was to me and my environment.
I'm a avid listener of his now, and he has admitted that yes, he did say some things in the past, but you have to realize this brother has been doing what he's doing for over 20 years. He has movies
But
out.
he's also caused a lot of damage in over 10 years as
In those
well. That's
20
what I'm
years.
saying.
I
What
have to
kind of,
agree
And
with
and
Croatia.
actually longer than that because he's been on YouTube for over 20 years. So,
I
and
think
again,
he's
I'm a
kind of,
person who's been in all these spaces, and I'm just
okay.
saying I'm not trying to be negative, but he said a lot of things about Black American women, about Black women, a lot of derogatory commentary that negatively affects Black women as a community. And me as a Black woman who loves the Black women community, I'm not going to promote nor condone
He don't
anything
talk like that
that
no
is
more.
said.
He doesn't talk like
But
that
he's
anymore.
but he's also never acknowledged that he has, just like
Oh,
a lot
but
of
does
other
And
his
never
commentators
publicly
has.
tactics change?
apologized.
There's
Well, I
no
mean,
apology
people,
that I've seen across my timeline, and so he may be trying to rebrand himself, and I have no qualm with that. People say things on the internet that years later probably shouldn't have said it. You know what I mean? Everybody does it. I'm sure 20 years from now, I've said something on the internet that I probably would have to apologize for. But the key word is I'm going to make sure that I apologize. In the commentary
Exactly. They
videos that
correct
he's
you.
made, and I've actually probably might find me in his comment section on one of my old YouTube channels where me and him going back and forth in the comment section. So that's what I'm saying,
Now she's
just
like, no, no, no.
to oh yes honey, I'll be in these comments, honey, I'll be in these comments checking
I
people like
cannot.
excuse you,
Is
fact check.
opinionated.
Yeah,
well,
that's why I always
I don't know how long ago that was, but you know, since I've been following him for like the last 5 years, it's been nothing but positivity. And yes, people have got in his spaces and told him, "Didn't you used to be like this? Didn't you say this and that?" And he was like, "Yeah, I said this," or "I never said that." But my thing is this: we all have a past. We all have said some things, but we evolved over the years, you know. So to me, what I'm seeing is that he's just literally just pushing positivity. He's not causing no beefs, but he will call your ass out if you get on his platform and you just try to, disrespect him. And then you get on there and you don't even know half the facts. You're just coming up there with half the facts. You don't know the truth. That's
He
what.
doesn't either, though. But yeah, but I'm sorry. I
I'm
didn't mean
sorry,
to
I have
interrupt
to.
you on that. But he don't know what he's talking about half the time either. I'm just being honest.
I'm gonna have to
Okay.
agree with
All right.
Quaisha.
We
I
I
think
can.
we can learn from
That's
any.
um,
But
hey guys,
aside from that, go ahead,
Hold
Love
on,
Jones.
hold on,
Sorry.
hold on.
Aside from that,
no, this is why I'm not the biggest fan of like shouting out other creators because I don't
yeah.
know, or just saying people's names on my platform like that because I don't know like what anybody's history is, and I don't want to make it seem like I'm affiliated with something that has been offensive toward Black women. That's not my ministry. I've listened to some of Tariq's like newer stuff, and I didn't know any of what you're saying, Quahisha, because people do rebrand. You know, they come out, they be a whole nother different person, but the people that was there from the beginning, they don't forget things. So I don't, that's why I don't really say other content creators names like that. Like y'all know how we do, we give people nicknames and stuff, but I didn't know that it was. I don't know. That's crazy.
Yeah, I from what I'm hearing, I've heard that he said some things and he started out his channel a certain type of way like 10 years ago or whatever. But right now, he's like, he loves the black woman. He speaks highly of black women. He's not bashing black women. Everything this man says that I've watched so far is positive, and he is just trying to do the best that he can for the black community. I have learned more from him than I have with my college degree as far as history is concerned. And Dane Calloway. So I watched Dane also. So I don't, I don't get into the little beefy things because time is too short. We need to come together. We need to work together because the white people stay on code. The black people for some reason just can't stay on code. And once we get on code, then that's where we win. See, we're too far apart. We're too divided as a culture, as black people. But a lot of us are starting to come together now, and we're seeing things for what they really are. So it's all
I
about
would say
positive.
part of that coming together is also we have to acknowledge how much the Black women and femininity in general is being targeted, and how can I say English? Mm,
Who's
English word. There's
well? Who,
too much
who's
hate, like people in general, Black or white or whatever. That as we started with the beginning of this video, they're always coming for Black women and bringing them down, belittling them, calling them out of character, and this and that and the other. So I
who?
feel like part of coming together, just people in general, my dear. There's anybody who's bashing Black women, but
I,
part of all I'm
oh,
just saying is like part of coming together and trying to be one. We have to start with correcting our past mistakes, acknowledging the past mistakes,
Right,
learning from them, and going forward.
right.
yeah, so I would have to agree with both Quaisha and Faith. I think we can learn a little bit of anything from anywhere. But one, let's also respect Love Jones's platform. We don't want to continually, I guess, advocate or not advocate for this gent. I personally have been a part of his community for a while, way back in the day, and I just don't personally agree with the things he has said to and about Black women in a lot of ways. So yes, you can get nuggets where you can get them. Like we can learn from children the same way we can learn from old people. We can learn from that person the same way we can learn from a woman. You can learn anything from anywhere, but it doesn't have to be our main source of knowledge. And then for us to be able to come together, we have to acknowledge those who have wronged us in one way or another. And if they have not made an apology, we don't have to continue to, I guess, ride with or rock with that person. The same
Yeah.
way, like when Love Jones was saying earlier, how she is being targeted, saying she does not like this community, like the Latin community or the queer community or this community. But we have to acknowledge in those communities that they have disenfranchised and denigrated and disrespected Black women on so many levels. And I'm saying this as a person who has multicultural descent. Like my mother is Black, we're foundational Black Americans. My father's side is all Caribbean, Black, Hispanic, Latino, uh, Black, Black Caribbean, I like to say. So, and I have the experience of having the the colorism and even technically racism within my own family. Like my grandmother is probably the most culturally um insensitive, and what's that saying, like La Raza Mayor or whatever. They definitely, on her side, that's the Hispanic side, there is that bettering the race, or if it's not white, it's not right. So we have to acknowledge as Black women who has wronged us to be able to move forward in mending those fences. We can't just mend a fence without actually knowing, where the so-called animosity that they say we're expressing is coming from. Because Love Jones is, in my opinion, does not this hate on any race, culture, or ethnicity as she's constantly accused of. It's a lot of times we're just responding to the things we see that are coming at us first when we've done nothing wrong.
Right.
Literally, we
Right.
could be minding our best Black business, and
Oh,
then we
whole
have,
mind
oh,
business.
you a single mother, or you uneducated, or you this or you that, and you this and you that, and you loud and you obnoxious. When really we've been probably the best thing to this
That
planet, on
touched
this
on this
planet.
damn planet. You
We
damn
are.
fucking right.
We're the chosen
Exactly.
ones, and they can't take it. We are the chosen ones, and they can't take it. They stole everything from us. I mean, it is what it is. It's in the scriptures, and their time is up. That's why things are being shaken around. We're in the Aquarius right now. And
The
that's
spell is coming
yeah,
to an end. Their spell contract has come to the end.
yeah.
And if
Well,
I
it's
can add
it's a
something else, I
shifting.
like to add something in too,
It's,
if that's okay.
yeah,
But honestly, it still brings up, because I remember someone said about being on code. This why we need these Black men to be on code and stop trying to gaslight Black women in these comment sections and on social media,
Talk
talking
about
about
it.
some, oh, y'all mad at this young lady, this Caucasian lady who's not Caucasian, but she look Caucasian and she talks Caucasian and she's phenotypically Caucasian, dancing or whatever. That also needs to be a part of being on code. You got to be on code by not trying to gaslight us and throw us into stuff that we ain't asked to be in, because we minding our business.
Mhm.
The Black woman in that video when she was dancing was paying her no
Who's
mind.
talking
Same as
up?
same as the content, same as the comments. Love Jones wasn't addressing the lady. She was addressing the men who were making videos, because I was on the TikTok, right? So she mentioned a comment when I commented on there. I looked up the lady name. I ain't seen not now Black woman talk about anything about this lady at all. But
And
I
that's
see
another
a
problem.
whole bunch of Black men up there.
and
Just
you
this,
know
this,
what?
Exactly.
this, that, this, that, this, that,
Can
this,
I
that,
can
this,
I
that, this,
let
that,
me
this,
say
that.
this? We're finding out too that a lot of the Black men are not foundational Black men. A lot of the men are African or Caribbean, Jamaican, and those are the ones that we call tethers. Whenever you get in the way of trying to stop our movement and what we're trying to do positively, and you want to just come in and just start acting crazy and calling us names and stuff like that, that's when we call you a tether. We don't want
They tried to
anything
say
to.
tether was a slur. Sorry to interrupt you, but they tried to say tether was a slur because I said that in one of my videos too. They saying tether was a slur, and then they said African booty scratcher is a slur because I was saying why I was getting on a girl for calling us an akata, and I'm like, that's not a fucking slur. Y'all just trying to make up shit now to try to even the playing field. But go ahead.
Right. Yeah, so they you have to understand that when before they even come to America, their parents tell them, when you get there, do not deal with Black people. They're told that, so when they come here, they have vitriol towards us for no damn
Yep.
reason, and then
But
they're
that
very.
still doesn't negate the fact that our Black American men here still need to stand on business and check these
Yeah.
people
True.
whenever
That's
they
what
get up
they
here talking
doing.
crazy.
That's what
They
we do.
not
They have
they
not
not
been.
doing it enough, especially not
They
on
not.
TikTok. Because every time I see a video of a Black man talking about other women, and he want to throw us as black women in those conversations, I don't see a lot of them in there. I might see one or two that may respond, and even them, they're not as balanced as they should be on certain topics and conversations. So
Right.
all I'm saying is I really don't care about the people overseas doing whatever they got to do. Y'all come here, okay, that's cool. Y'all not really none of my concern. What's my concern is these black men in the comment section on YouTube, on all these other social media platforms, making content
Mhm.
videos talking about we jealous of this and we that, this is that and the third. We don't care. We said from November of 2024, y'all not our business. We gonna mind our business
Right.
and be
Mhm.
out of the way.
Right.
Ever
We
since
on break.
then, they thought that we was playing. Come January 20th of 2025, we were standing on business. We
Right.
don't care what y'all do, but yet they continue to pull us in these conversations that we didn't want no parts in.
That's
Nobody was mad.
because
Nobody
you
was
have.
mad at that lady. That lady was dancing her behind off, having a good old time.
Mhm.
Everybody in the background got their drinks. They over there dancing. We supposed to be getting our fans, talking about some where them fans at. We supposed to be two stepping
That
and
part.
country lining
Right.
all summer long. Y'all not
And
finna
that
ruin my summer.
right,
And if
and
we're
that's
so
what we're
jealous,
doing.
why were all the women in the video
Just
hyping her
want to
up?
learn to
Every
dance.
single black woman there
Thank
was hyping her
you.
up.
And that's why they're upset right now
Type it
because
up.
we're realizing our power, and we realize that they really don't rock with us like that. So that's why we're delineating now, and we're calling ourselves foundational Americans. We're not African Americans because y'all don't really rock with us like that. Now y'all making all these crash out TikTok videos talking about where is the African American people? Where's the black people? First of all, we not
At
all
home.
African. Y'all need to stop because you was just calling us names and disrespecting the shit out of us
Yeah.
2 months ago. Now you want us to go out here and fight for you. If it wasn't for us fighting for you before, you guys would have never came here because the government, United States government, did not want them here. We've been
But the
fighting.
way but the issue is the overseas people, they owe us no loyalty. They don't got no foundation here. You just said it. You said we are the foundational black Americans here in this country. We are not owed any of this loyalty from anybody else at this point. They showed their hand. We see what they got. It
Mm-hmm.
ain't no poker face no more. We see
Right,
what it is. It's spades. They
right,
out here trying to cut diamonds and cutting hearts, and we like, okay, so what we gonna do?
right.
So all I'm saying is based on the video that people trying to call LL Jones a colorist, that doesn't make sense and that doesn't add up. But
Girl,
then
don't
but then
let
they
me
out
tell
here
you
trying to
something.
say that she this, that, and the third. No, she said what she said. I
And
need these other black American men to check these other black American men and stop trying to
Yep.
gaslight us. If y'all voted
Yep.
and if y'all voted and y'all are the 86%, then y'all need to be 86% and stand on business. Anybody who look
Mm-hmm.
like you out here on the internet talking crazy for no reason. Ain't nobody said nothing. Ain't nobody
y'all have
added
to
nobody. Y'all
understand.
gotta start doing y'all part online
Y'all
and in
have to
person.
y'all have to understand that a lot of these people are not foundational Black
We're
Americans.
not
But
concerned
it
with
doesn't matter.
non-foundational
It
Black
doesn't
That
matter.
Americans.
doesn't
We are
It does
concerned
not,
with
matter.
the
Minister.
foundational Black Americans,
It
the
does not
ADOS,
matter.
the American descendants of slavery. We're concerned with that group of men constantly dragging and denigrating us when we did nothing wrong. The way they're
With
dragging
wisdom
LJ right now, the way they're dragging Love Jones right now for her
is
talking
uncalled
to
for.
black men when she was talking to black men and then trying to flip and reverse the script and say she's being colorist and racist is
That's
unacceptable
crazy.
because
It's
that was
unacceptable.
black foundational American ADOS men who did that. That was not a non-foundational black American men.
That's
We
So,
crazy.
have to set
And to
that
make
yep.
record
matters
straight.
worse, that lady who responded calling herself Dragon Love Jones, really she clowned herself. I'm sure there's going to be black men, black American men in her comment section giving her views on
Defending
all
her.
this stuff, trying to worship her and all this kind of stuff, giving her all kinds of kudos. Yeah, you did that. Yeah, you tell
You did
her this,
this.
that, and the
You
third.
should
They
have.
keep
Go
doing
ahead,
it,
Queen Pop off.
and on
I
top
didn't
of that,
see it.
and but they do it all the time, ma'am. Listen, I am a young person who's been on the internet for a very, very, very long time, almost over 20 years on the internet. I done
I'm
seen
not
the
as old
ugly
as
and
the
the
internet.
pretty. these men on the internet is ridiculous. They do all kinds of stuff. And then when other black men who do check them, they try to get on them too. It's a whole thing, especially on the TikTok and the YouTubes and the social medias and the IGs and all of that. It's a whole hot
Well,
mess. It's
do
a
me
whole
a
hot
favor.
mess.
Do me a favor from now on. Check their paperwork. Ask them where they're from. Ask them
I
where they're
shouldn't
from.
have to do that. I
Thank
shouldn't have
you.
to do
Well, you
that. They're not
shouldn't.
asking me where I'm from.
Well,
Again,
the reason why.
we have to hold these people to a higher standard. None of this low minimal crap. If you come in here with the BS, you're gonna get dismissed with the BS. You're gonna fall in the same category as everybody else. If you are a melanated man on my internet timeline talking about this, that, and the third, and black women this, that, and the third, you're getting blocked, you're getting reported. I don't want to hear nothing from you. You're not getting the click and the view, you're not getting no money, you're not getting no attention. I'm not hashtagging you. It is what it is because somebody got to do something.
My,
Because especially because
mhm.
it's not right to put hands and feet on them. So if I can't put hands and feet on them, the least I could do is report their page and
Let me
block
put
them.
the pause on it.
Can't be saying that
My
report.
thing is a lot of,
Go ahead.
sorry, no, I was just gonna say this. My thing is, as far as I'm concerned, because I somewhat raised some black men myself, and as far as I know, we as black women did not raise them to hate us, to disrespect us, to not stand for us, to do any of the shit that they're doing. So why do we now gotta check them when we raised them correctly to begin with?
That
You're
part.
right. They
A
need to
lot
check
of these,
themselves.
I'm trying to tell y'all, a lot of these people that are doing this are not foundational Black Americans, and they have vitriol
I'm
towards us. You have to understand
I'm
that.
sorry.
Well,
Can I interject? Because
well,
that's not true. That's
I
very disingenuous. I come from the
Mm,
I'm an 80s baby. I come from the time before the internet that men were doing this. I remember growing up hearing black men talk about how they would go to Beckisha and them because black women wouldn't do this, that, and the third. They've been doing it since like again the turn of the century. This is nothing new. It's just been rebranded and repackaged. This is
mhm.
absolutely black American ADOS, foundational black American,
Yeah,
whatever
because
it
they
is you want
think
to call them, it is
they get
them. It
they
is
get them.
absolutely them. We cannot keep dismissing the fact that it is
Okay,
them.
so yeah, it's a lot of them too, but then
It's
it's a lot of the
majority.
other ones as well. But you know what? The black men, for some reason, they think they got a one up when they get a white woman until that white woman kills their ass. Have you been hearing about how?
Unalive, but you're right.
Right, I'm sorry, unalive. You know, they think having a white woman is a prize until she offs them. You know,
And the
because there's a
foundational black American do the same thing.
Exactly. They're all honestly,
They
they're
are all
really
do the
all one
same
and the
thing.
same and until proved otherwise.
Mhm.
You literally have to watch their actions to see if they're the same, if they fall into the majority or if they fall into the other group. The ones that
The
kind of
very
like just
slight
get by.
minority.
Because and that minority is extremely small. It is not that huge,
Very,
especially now on the
very.
internet. They
Yep.
love to put Sexy Red and all these other artists on the forefront,
ain't nothing
making it seem
sexy
like
about sexy
all
red.
of us. But I'm saying as an example, they love to put these women up as a representation of all of
Right.
us. And the whole time that's not all of us, but we not the ones doing that. This is the people who you call your son, your nephews, your uncle, your brother, your father, your significant other. These are the men that are doing this on the internet, which makes it multiply, which does not help people overseas. When they look at our TikTok channels on the US of A, all they see is black American men dogging us, calling us crazy, saying that we don't wear our natural hair when we do. I know I do.
I know I do.
We out here not liking other women. We don't like the Latinas. We don't like these. We don't like this, making us look
First of
like
all, they
we
don't
just
like
some
us, but
evil
okay.
people. Like
Oh my God.
like no, it is time to
Yes,
stop the cape and hold these people accountable. If you come on my
hold them to the
timeline talking
fire.
about LJ, you gonna mess around and find out.
Yeah, I'm rocking with her. I'm rocking
Period.
with her. I'm rocking with her all day long. And plus, we both from Brooklyn. And I can't wait till we meet up because she is
Yes,
me She's definitely me 20 years ago. I love her whole everything about her. I like how she be cussing the dog out in the street. I love it all because even though even though I have class about myself, I still have that Brooklyn side of me. You know,
Yeah,
I
that
still have that. I'm not a punk. I'm not gonna let anybody punk me up. And my grandmother always taught me when you're right, you fight. Don't not like physically, but like with your words or with your education. She was like, but don't be out here starting stuff because what you put out, you're gonna get back. So I've never been that type of person. I'm very spiritual. But if you come at me crazy, I'm going to get crazier. That's just me. I'm from Brooklyn. I can't help it. I've been in shootouts. I've been shot at. I've been you name it. So I've turned over a new leaf. I'm 56 now. I'll be 57 in June. So I'm leveling up. I'm on a new frequency. I deal with only certain energies and I'm very spiritual, so I can tell a person's energy just by looking and talking to them. And just like Love Jones was saying the other day, how wherever she goes, she attracts people. She's the life of the party. That's always been me. That was me today. I went out today to take my mom her clothes. She had surgery, so I had to take her clothes to the hospital. Me and the lady downstairs, she had a table set up because her son is 30 years old and he has autism. And she said that the doctors were trying to tell her that he was born that way. We all know that's a lie. The black boys are being targeted with the vaccines, period. I know I probably can't speak about that either, but like I said earlier, I know things that I'm not supposed to know because I have insiders. I do. And I started warning people back in 2018 about the C-19 thingy that was coming along, and my own family shunned me. They didn't want anything to do with me. I couldn't come to the house. It was just a mess because I refused to fall for the boule. But now half of them are deceased and the other half are dealing with major health issues that they never faced before. And guess what? I'm invited to everything now. They miss me. They want me to come because they know ain't no party unless I'm there. I walk in and that's when the party starts. So I can relate with Love Jones when she said that because I've been like that my whole life. Now that I'm older, I'm not trying to be the life of the party. I'm not, but it's just like a magnet everywhere I go. People just seem to talk to me, and I ask God to help me to help someone. Help me to use me as a vessel to help someone. Whether I save one person or 10 people, it's okay. At least I saved someone. At least some of the words that I was able to speak to them through the Holy Spirit got to them. It helped them out. I helped someone out who was suicidal on Facebook the other day. I grew up with him in elementary school in New York, Long Island. And he made a post saying he was ready to give up. And I just went in there and I talked and I told him that's the devil. Don't let him take you. Da da da. It'll be okay. I said, you're getting ready to level up. I said, God has a plan for you. And every time there's a new level, of course, there's a new devil. So that's why you always have to tap into your spirituality, put on your full armor, and when they won't even come to you. I can't run into a Karen to save my life. I think they see I think they see the angels and the light around me and they know not to even try me because I be waiting because the videos that I'm seeing lately, how these white women is just losing their minds, they're disrespecting us, they're spitting in our faces, they're hitting us, and then they're calling the police. Like it's okay for them to say and do things, but as soon as we do it, oh, it's a problem. They want to call the police. We're divisive. We're this, we're that. And it's like, come on, this is a new day. We're not going to just sit back and let you guys, run over us like you used to. Slavery is over. Like it's a new day. There's a changing of the gods and there's a changing of the gods. There's a
So
change in the
can
atmosphere.
can I say something to that?
Uh huh.
So so what you're saying is how Karens run around treating us. That is exactly the same thing that these males who Love Jones was addressing are doing. They're constantly spitting in our face. They're constantly denigrating us. They're constantly talking bad on us. They're constantly pulling us into these race wars that we did not ask to be in, because again, Love Jones is speaking directly to men, and then she gets dragged for it. As you're saying, the old guard is changing. Yes, the old guard is changing, and it's becoming more from patriarchy to matriarchy. It's getting more feminine. But we're not going to get there unless we hold the males who are constantly dragging us accountable. Like, we can't keep just glazing over that. Like, I get we're still like talking about the whole race thing, but the root cause of this whole conversation started with these males dragging Love Jones for no reason,
Who
because
are these
she
males? Who are these guys?
I don't know.
Black
It's like
American, black of all the diaspora. They blackity black, y'all, and they
throughout the
black, y'all,
diaspora
and they blackity black, and they black, y'all,
and
and they
Salvation
blickety black,
Walkers.
black, they black, black, they black,
That,
they
that
black,
one,
that's
two, one,
them.
two.
That's all of them. That's all of them in the comments. I'm sorry, I had to do it. I had
And
to
you
do
know what?
it.
There's another thing too where you have to also realize that they do literally have made up bots in the chats to start arguments. Now I understand what you guys are
that's
saying,
true,
But that was a
but
video.
but
It was a
yeah,
video.
yeah. But sometimes you get people in the chats on her live chats that just be saying crazy off the wall stuff, and those are people who are purposely put in our spaces to start conflict. The FBI, the CIA, and all of them, they sit down and they watch us all day long.
Yes,
They
that's
but
true.
have
three things can be true at the same time.
Exactly, Quaisha. Yeah.
Some of them are bots, some of them are people, some of them are black men. So we have to take accountability, because I can't tell your experiences, but my experience, it is a mixture bag. You don't never know which
Um,
black man you getting.
That's
You
that's true.
you don't know if you getting a good one, a calm one, a respectful one, a one that mind their business, or a wild one, a disrespectful one. Because just like what you saying,
or a
I could
crazy
recall
one.
years ago of a black woman getting hit on the head with a bottle outside of a liquor store. I could recall Love Jones being in many of her videos, and other men, as well as some black men, being behind her, being all creepy and all that. Are those AI as well? No, those are human
Mhm.
black men who are in real life in the background. Like, we don't see them, like as if they're not recorded, like as if we can't zoom in and see their face
As if
and
they're
recognize them.
invisible.
Well, let's
Like, it's
not count them
everything.
all out because we do have some good brothers out there. So you're
But
gonna
it's still
always
a
Some,
have
majority who aren't.
some at this point is giving 2% of black men that is out here doing good by us.
My
That's just me.
motto is all until it's none, because there's so many who claim to be the good guy and the nice guy, but they're always caping for and protecting the ones who are no good, or they
right,
just don't say anything at all.
right.
So it
Don't
who
check
was it?
their
Martin Luther
homeboys
King,
when they
justice
say
delayed is
something
justice
crazy.
denied.
Jason, hit the link. You got a lot to say in the comments. Bring your ass up here.
Okay. Come on, Jason. We ain't gonna bite.
You guys, I gotta go because I'm tired. I've been
Okay.
up. I got
Yeah.
a long day.
Thanks
I'm
for
an
calling.
entrepreneur. I'm an entrepreneur. I work for myself, and I have a lot
Yes.
of work. I'm very busy because there's a lot of foreclosures going on right now. I'm in the real estate industry. So
Okay.
I'm just bombarded. I've been up all day, haven't gotten no sleep. So I really appreciate you guys bringing me up, and I had a great conversation. Thank you so
Yes.
much.
Thank you. Good night.
Yes, and Love Jones, I can't wait to meet you, girl. We gonna meet one day. I'm trying to tell you. So you
Yes.
just get ready.
It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have us a nice meet and greet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right.
Bye. Yeah. Jason, call in because you're talking a whole bunch of hot shit in the comments.
Jason always talking, but he don't never click the link.
He did click the link maybe like twice before. I think he clicked the link. What's up, Tony? But yeah, this has been crazy. Well, we could get out of here in maybe like 20 minutes, and I'm gonna get off. But I think it's important also for us to talk to people that have a difference in opinion, because it kind of like makes you exercise some muscles that you usually don't have to. May it be patience, restraint, like looking at things from a new perspective, being more assertive, being bold. Like, you don't really get to exercise all of that all the time when you're just talking to like-minded individuals that have the same exact perspectives as you. So I do appreciate a little bit of discourse, so to speak. Oh, hello? Is y'all there? What the hell? Hello?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm sorry. I thought I was on mute.
Be quiet, making it awkward.
No, I'm over here too, and I'm still in the back. I'm still in the back.
Oh my God, Amarella, you are hilarious.
I'm sorry. I would have to.
Listen,
I just feel like it was
Umbrella, you need to
disingenuous
relax.
to keep, just to keep
Oh
saying
my
like defending, and then to keep saying it's like it's not all of them. Like we know it's not all of them, but that's how it started with a, a black man coming at you. Like that's how this whole thing started.
And we're going to end it on the black man being not knowing how to behave. Because that's what it
Yeah,
boils down to.
We know it's
I don't
not
think you
all.
were
That's
colorist at all.
we have
Right.
to sign.
We know it's not all. Yeah. We got to laminate that sign.
I know, and I'm gonna keep my OG sign too. Somebody was like, "You need to make a new one." I'm like, in due time, but this is OG. But
I have one I'm actually making for you. It's like all rhinestoned out, and I'm almost done. I'm gonna
Not
send
oh
it
the
to you.
rhyme.
Heck
Hell, she
yeah, the
bedazzled it.
rhinestone.
Yes.
I love
And I was and I was
I,
gonna say I was trying to make a digital one that you can flash across when you're doing your edits.
oh, that's
Oh, I
fire.
could
Oh,
make
that'd
you
be
a
dope.
digital one. I could
That's
make
fire.
the digital one.
That'd be dope.
67 said, "Can I come to this meet and greet?" Of course, I will absolutely not be by myself.
That part will be
Probably,
squatted up.
yeah, you probably have to buy a ticket. It won't be nothing crazy though. Like, and yeah, it'll be open to, I guess, the public, so to speak. But the only reason why y'all would have to get a ticket is so that I could know who's gonna come and how many people, and just to know that y'all are not just, y'all know I got cyber stalkers and shit.
Yeah,
So
crazy people.
Mm-hmm.
I can't just say, oh, everybody just meet me here. Like I don't, that wouldn't
That's
be
dangerous. That's
the
Yeah,
same.
dangerous.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it
you
wouldn't be
might
the
want to
same
secure a venue too, and security and all that.
Mm-hmm.
that part, because people are crazy,
Crazy.
really
Out of their
crazy.
minds.
And you never know who's watching. You know what I mean? Like, even from the
Yes.
biggest to the smallest people, like I have to think about that too, because I have people, like, even on Instagram, I don't have a lot of followers over there, but when you look through the people that's following me, a lot of those people are connected out the fucking asshole. Like, you don't know. Like,
Mm-hmm.
watching this shit too, we might be thinking like, oh, ain't nobody else here. Like right
Mm-mm.
now, 70 people in here. You don't know who the fuck these 70
Who else
people.
is? Yeah, who's the bush
Girl,
babe?
if
Half of the
you was
time, I
YouTube's
be the bush
Beyonce.
babe.
Huh?
I said you was YouTube's Beyonce. They are all stalking you.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh, and I
I
need
wish
them
they.
dollars. I need the numbers and the dollars to go. It's going. So I need to stop saying I need it. I have it. We going up.
Okay, change that vernacular.
Period. We going up. We going up.
I like how when we call Jason out, he disappears.
Exactly. You don't see him typing nothing. That's funny now. It's hilarious.
Be running his mouth, having me choking in the chat.
No, for real, because they in the chat clowning today.
Yo, that is
At least it's not a
hilarious.
lot of trolls, thank goodness. Amen. Hallelujah.
Yeah, at least it's a quiet one, so we can actually focus on talking. Because half of the time, my fingers be
Oh,
tapping
wait,
away trying to get rid of these people.
yeah. Hey.
Oh, look
Hey,
who showed
Jason.
up!
What up, love bugs?
Look who showed up! Hello, stranger.
I heard y'all was looking for me.
We've been coming your ass. You late, nigga.
I
Hilarious. Now he hit the link and put the camera on.
always cam up. Y'all don't never cam up. I don't understand it. Why y'all never cam up?
Sir, I am half naked.
I
Okay,
have
and
had
that
my
part,
hair
like,
done.
I am comfortable.
To get some water, and I ain't got on, so that's why I turned it off.
And
LJ
with
need
size Jason, ain't none of us lying about how we look on our picture. You see our picture, you see us, it's the same. No AI.
LJ knows what I look like.
I done had about 3 different pictures. Y'all know it's me.
They are all gorgeous, and they all look like their profile pictures.
I got a
Thank you.
I was
question
gonna
for
say
you though,
you sure know
ladies.
what I look like.
I got a question for y'all.
What's
What's
up?
up?
Y'all always say that black women are not a monolith, but y'all turn around and also say that we're the queens of this world. Everybody wants to be like us. Everybody's trying to be like us. Like, what is it? Are y'all a monolith or not? I'm not understanding. It always
I
baffles
can
me.
respond.
I was
Our
gonna say after
titles
you, I'll
and
go.
characteristics are different.
Yeah, so it's the energy that we embody. We make everything shake. We are the most nurturing. So in some ways there are characteristics that will be the same. I feel like as black women we are probably the some of the most intelligent people. We're proving that right now with just being the most educated, having the most businesses. We're the most forward thinking. We're the most nurturing. We're very welcoming obviously because we keep embracing everybody into the fold. We do have um that just it factor, that swag, that beauty, that grace. And those are the things that would be I would say are the same. But every woman is still different. Like I would say there's similarities between me and Love Jones, for example. I like a good old fashioned nap, the same way
Yes,
Love Jones does. I feel
yes,
like but me and Love Jones style is completely different. Love Jones is more ba ba boom. I'm very much bookish, nerdy. Like, give me a pencil skirt and a cute top, and I'm good. Um, I identify a little bit with Kwaisha. We're very both opinionated, outspoken. So there are like maybe similarities between people, especially like black women and our
No, you did not.
like the basic characteristics, but every woman has their own different identity. There are black goth girlies. There are girls who are more into politics. There are girls who are into makeup who aren't into makeup. There are girls who are into anime. Like Meg Thee Stallion is the first like mainstream big black rap artist who like does anime heavy and that kawaii stuff. You have people who are more intellectual or women who are more intellectual. You have more women who are more artsy. There's just we're not a monolith because we all have our different personalities. We all have our different lived experiences, and we have different ways of showing up and expressing ourselves. But there could be base characteristics that would be similar as far as everyone is trying to copy us. We have literally been the blueprint for everything from fashion to even if every woman has a different black woman has a different fashion style again towards like the more nerdy office aesthetic girl to the va va boom girl to the fairy pixie girl. We're still copied throughout in that we've made our marks in music, we've made our marks in sports. Like we've literally have everyone. Just think about TikTok on the lowest level. There was a time where it was shut down for black women doing dances on TikTok, and the white girls were fighting for their lives with the Meg Thee Stallion song "Hands on My Knees" and they waving their hands in the air because they could not. There's just there's no soul there in some sense, if that makes sense.
So you are a monolith.
No.
Okay.
Do you know what monolith means?
I did at a time. I think it's like top tier. Hold on. Like top tier, no one above y'all. Like we're higher grade, something in that matter. Maybe not verbatim, but somewhere around that area. Like cream of the crop type shit. Am I correct?
No.
No.
Monolith
That is
means
totally not a
the
monolith.
same.
No.
Monolith means we're all exactly the same, and that's just no
Yes,
one is exactly the same.
No.
monolith.
And there's all
Gotta look up this word, bro.
Like, but when we say we're not a monolith, it means that we're not like linear. We're not just one dimensional. We're not just one way.
We all not
Okay.
BBLs on. We not all BBL Instagram baddies. Like everybody has their own
We're
different.
all different. We come in a different
Yeah.
variety of flavors. We, we act different. We think differently. We talk differently. That's what we mean. Like, don't put us in a box because we're not all one and the same.
Oh,
Exactly.
okay.
Equals one. So that's what being a monolith means. That's why Amberella gave so many different examples of how Black women are different. Even though we share a commonality, a lot of us do, but for the most part, we're different. Like some of us are goth, some of us are vavavoom, some of us are nerds, some of us are fairies, some of us are a culmination of every fucking thing.
A large single upright block or stone, especially one shaped into or serving as pillar or a monument.
Look up what does it mean to be a
No, but
monolith.
well, I was gonna say I also have at the bottom because I actually searched it. You beat me to it, Jason. It says a large and impersonal political, corporate, or social structure regarded as an intractably individual and uniform. Keyword in that sentence was uniform.
Yeah.
As there's a difference between being uniformed and having culture. What makes us all connected is the culture of what it is to be a Black American woman in this country. But we are all different individuals as far as personalities, facial features, what we wear, how we talk. I mean, people in New York don't sound like people in Georgia. People in California don't sound like people in Chicago. But yet we're all Black Americans. We all have the shared culture, if
Yes.
that makes
You have
sense.
cultures within cultures. Even in New York, each
Hmm.
borough is a little bit different. Like I'm from Baltimore. The opposite sides of the city are completely different. Um, the same with you have the American culture. You have North and South. You have East and West Coast. Like our we are united by a core, like I say, like an energy is, like I say, it's an energy and essence, but depending on where you go within the culture, it's completely different. A Black woman from California is completely different from a Black woman in Texas.
Absolutely.
But even in California, you might have somebody from the Bay Area. You might have somebody from like Northern Cal. Their culture would be completely different too. So it just varies. Like it does not matter how you look at it. There's no Black woman you're gonna find that's two people that are exactly the same. Even twins have different personalities. They may have the same exact DNA, split from the
All
same
right, so
zygote, but they're two different like two different people.
this is what I really need to know. Do y'all think that Black women are the superior race?
Yes.
As a race or as a race and gender? Because you just said two, and we're technically intersectional.
Say that again.
I said as a race or as a race and gender because we're intersectional. If you're talking about dominance overall, I mean the proof is in the pudding.
We could go that route, race and gender.
Yes.
Yes.
Of course, LJ gonna say that.
I mean, we create literally at like I like to say we right now we're the granddaughters of the mothers of civilization. Like the Eve gene literally says it all. Black women created everything on this earth.
Now I could understand all your arguments and hate. Now I'm not even gonna say hate. I don't know what to say. Let's say that. Let's
Disagreement.
try to go that route. Hate for Black man.
We don't hate black men. We
It's
hate
like,
bad men.
It
yeah,
is
we don't
a
like that.
disagreement with bad men.
That's it.
So
We
We're not
hate the
because
race
y'all
corruption.
believe that y'all the superior race, where does a Black man fit into this equation?
Black man comes
Maybe
from a
maybe
black
this is the
woman.
disconnect with the Black man and women.
Black
Well,
men
I
aren't
mean,
made without black women. So I
I
mean,
mean, we not made without each other at the end of the day, but
but 95% of the work being done to make a human being is done in the woman's body. The woman is literally the portal to life. We literally are connected to source energy. Souls
Yes.
don't get here without us.
Yes.
And on top of that, we're also your teachers. The issue is y'all go from being the students to being the teachers and start tearing up everything because you don't know what
They
y'all
want
be
to
talking
go.
about and what y'all be
They go
doing.
from being. I'm sorry, Quaisha. They go from being the students to trying to be the master without really retaining the knowledge. That's the problem.
That part. That part.
If y'all would
I
just know
love
you're
y'all passion. I will give y'all that. Y'all are very passionate women. Wrong a lot, but it's okay.
wrong
You
about
know,
what?
Correction. I am never wrong. Do not come for me. I am
Wrong
never
about
wrong.
what? You're not even saying
uh,
like wrong about what?
wrong about what? It takes man to create life. First and foremost, women birth life. Without the man's seed,
Oh,
which
men don't have seeds.
LJ like to call fertilizer,
It
That's
Yeah,
is
what
that's
it
what
is.
it
fertilizer.
is. That's literally what it is.
there wouldn't be no mankind.
So, do
Ex-
you even know the beginnings? First things first. Before men even were here, literally were just women. Like, even I'm not gonna. I don't want to put the Bible into it, but the Bible says that women were created from the men's rib, but that's not true because
Not
even
true
the
at all.
clear Caucasian man science says that the first thing here was a black woman. All people start in the womb as XX. The
Yes.
Y is a broken X chromosome. So y'all again disobedient even in the womb and branched off into something else. Let me stop playing. But the X is a broken or the Y is a broken X chromosome. So everybody starts off in the womb as female. Men pretty much just it's a mutation of the chromosomes at the end of the day.
Wow.
And women also before men were here, there was parthenogenesis. Women actually recreated or procreated asexually. So
Uh-huh.
there was not even the need for males at one point in time. Y'all were literally created for carrying DNA, and that was it.
Is this the Charles Darwin theory? Like, where is this information at?
Google it.
It sounds like Bill Nye the
and
Science Guy almost.
no,
I read
you
a
would
lot.
need to go back to 10th grade and go through biology class again because it literally says that in the 10th grade. But
10th grade, they
literally,
were trying to teach
what
you
she
the
just
Charles
said,
Darwin theory.
no,
That's
I,
survival of the fittest.
and that isn't, and that's not even in your basic biology course, sir. That's not even
I
in your
mean, look
basic.
at
What
your genetic
Amber Rose just
makeup.
said is your basic biology class.
This is why
You
men
have
should have to show a
nipples
diploma
like
that they
women.
know science.
In that part.
Like your phallus literally is just a extended version of a clitoris, and you have nipples. So you started out as female in the womb. You're just a mutated.
Literally.
We men just mutated from women.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, that's
Why do you
literally
think
what
you
happens in
have
the womb.
nipples? Why do you think you have nipples? Why do men have nipples? That don't work though. Like then they don't produce milk. It's not a
Oh
And
my
fully
still can get
goodness.
developed mammary gland. Nobody thinks about this.
thank you, love. I was supposed to say that as a mammogram, you can still get y'all still can get breast cancer as
Hmm.
men without having active like breasts. Like you have underdeveloped mammary glands. It's
Hello.
With that theory, then like, what's the
not
point
a
of
theory, it's facts.
earlobes? Like, that's a crazy theory.
No, it is
Earlobes
not
are to
because she
catch
literally
the
just said
sound.
that. Besides, your gender doesn't even become in question until you're well developed inside of a woman's womb. It takes like what, like the third or fourth month for them to clarify what the gender of the baby's going to be. For the most part, everybody starts out as a female. They can't tell if it's a he, she, whatever,
So we
until
mutate in the
towards the
womb.
end.
Is that what you're saying? We
You
grab that
develop
Y
as
chromosome in the womb.
Yes.
yes. Please go back to school and get your GED, sir, before you come up here trying to talk to us. This is basic high school. Like
This is
this is
what you
basic
call an
high school
ad
test.
hominem fallacy. Like, what's
Oh
the
Lord.
point of calling names? Come on now. We all
I'm
love
sorry.
bugs here.
I did not call you a name. I said go back to get your GED because clearly you couldn't get
That's
your
name
diploma.
calling. Come on now, that's
That's
name
not
calling.
name calling. That's showing facts. We're literally just repeating the 10th grade science class. You know how many times I
You
had to
just said
memorize
I
this stuff
wasn't
for SAT
educated by
scores?
not saying I wasn't educated. Come on now, I'm not an
Because this is
idiot.
basic knowledge. You can ask a 15-year-old this and they can explain the exact same thing.
In my 37 years of living, I have never
Lord
ever heard
Jesus.
this in my life.
And
You
that goes
know
Then
back
what?
that
to men need to pay attention in school
you
and
need
get
to go
y'all's
back to school.
education.
This was the
Like
first
it
time
makes
I
no sense
heard
that at
that men are
37 you're just hearing
mutated
this.
from women.
Because that's
And I
literally what they teach
wait,
you in
y'all gotta give
school.
him a
If you
little bit.
paid attention.
Y'all have to give him a little bit of grace because everything around us is centered around men being at the head, men being the top, men being the lead, us coming from a man's rib. So I understand why he's never heard that because a lot of people don't hear that. You know, like we have very, very highly activated pineal glands. So we see and hear things that other people don't see and hear. You get what I'm saying? Like we can have a conversation with somebody and take something completely different from it than another person that's not activated. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down?
Teach them how to
Yes,
Pretty much.
conversate, LJ.
but
Teach them
yes,
little
Because
ducks.
because
yes,
what
but
I'm hearing is that it was intentional that they didn't go back to school and finish to getting their basic
Oh
education.
God.
I'm
or they
sorry,
even
I'm
they
so
might have
stuck on that.
I'm sorry,
Oh,
Quaisha. They may have
I'm a
finished,
college
but they just
graduate. Thank you.
didn't pay attention. And that's why I'm a strong
Thank you.
advocate for women. You need to not lay with a man unless he shows you a certificate in biology that he knows basic biology. Because at this point, if you don't even know basic biology, you should not be getting busy with
No
nobody. I'm
one taught
sorry
that
about
in
that.
And
school.
or
Y'all
Yes,
history.
got
Yes,
some
they
type of
did.
y'all have um some type of what's the word I want to use? I don't even know what the
Sir,
fuck I want to say
I
right now. I'm
literally
sorry.
went to
Like
public school and
some
they
outer
definitely taught us this.
some outer education from who knows what from some type of goddess talking to y'all personally. This is where y'all getting all this stuff from because
From public school,
this is
from the
profound.
public school education. That's exactly where I graduated my diploma from in 2014. My 2014 high school diploma has New Haven Public Schools.
And they
Public
told you
school.
that men are mutated from women.
yes.
Yes,
They
I
sir.
wish I
said
didn't finish
Yes, it
college
is
because
they
I study
said
a lot
basic
of my own.
biology.
they
I'm
said
in
that
here
the
now. I
eggs
got
that
a
we
STEM
carry
major.
are
Let's
all
talk.
XX. They said
we
all the
start
eggs we have all X on the board.
over.
Eventually, once the egg is fertilized and the child is being created and developed in the woman's womb, after a certain point during the pregnancy, there that X chromosome, one of them will change to a Y and one of them may not. And there are some cases where it's a whole separate kind of mutation. We're not even gonna get into that because you can't even handle the
Okay.
basics, sir.
Okay.
But
It
Come on
literally
now.
says that.
the SMEX of the child is determined by the male. I will say that it is their sperm is what determines the final outcome or product of that pregnancy. But yes, that Y chromosome is a broken X. Like
So
that is
what
basic
chromosomes does
biology.
the male shoot? XX?
Nothing.
Only
No, they don't
XX?
shoot nothing. You
It
shoot
shoot
blank,
nothing
sir.
but fertilizer.
You shoot blank, sir.
Oh my
Oh
God.
wow, bro.
What?
Hold
Oh
up, let me
wow.
Google this real quick. Hold up.
Going on.
All right, you using Google. I thought they taught this in school.
You look,
Uh,
What are you using
We
Google?
gotta refresh
you gotta
sometime.
refresh some. Thank you. You gotta use resources sometimes.
and last I checked, I mean, I could be wrong. None of our professions is to actually be an actual teacher. This is the information we were taught when we was in the education system.
Okay.
But that goes back to his question of are we the superior race? Yes, we're clearly better able to absorb and retain information
You know
compared
what?
to men who are
You
not just not
Googling
paying
Mm.
attention.
everything. You
We're
doing
not
what
And you
Googling
every
can
Everything.
too.
I'm
American do
Googling.
now.
And
I'm
We
you
looking.
can
I'm
Googling.
getting
too.
fresh.
You
Who's
can
I,
Googling?
I didn't
too.
say I wasn't Googling anything. I never
And
Okay,
you
so
said
need
what's
to
that.
the
go
problem?
try.
Y'all saying, "Oh, I'm educated. I got this. I got that," and y'all hitting right to Google.
Who is
So can
y'all?
I?
Well, whoever
First
is
of
looking at
all,
Google,
Google
I
whoever
is
is,
am, and I
I'm
needed
have
not
no
sure.
because
problem
the
of
I'm
knowing
not
medical
sure
information.
because y'all
terminology is
not cammed up.
updated
I'm not
every year.
sure who's talking to me because y'all not cammed up.
Well, you can see what you see
Honey,
how it's highlighted around my
how about
picture. That's
that?
how you know who's talking.
So I'm the one who Googled and I'm looked it up, and there's no shame in me using a resource to pull up something I can't remember.
I'm
But
not knocking
I
it. I'm not knocking it.
you clearly just were. But anyway, a child's biological sex, male or female, is determined by the chromosomes that the male parent contributes. Males have the
Mm.
XY, females have the XX. While females have XX chromosomes, the male can contribute either the X or the Y. But it is Wait.
Mm,
While the female must contribute one of their X chromosomes. So still both the child still does start off in the womb as XX,
It's a
but the
female.
male, whatever the male contribute determines whether that X turns into a Y.
that's not what that just said. It said the woman have XX and the man has XY. That's what you just read to me.
Yes.
And you said out your mouth that the male determines the gender.
Yes.
So
Because you get half of your genetics from your mother and you get half from your father. Again, baby
right. So now
child.
we got a whole nother subject going on. Now nobody starting off with XX is all who knows what the gender go be. But the male shoot out XY and the woman shoot out XX. So how what I'm getting at, if the male determine the
Technically, women aren't
baby's
shooting
gender,
anything out because we have the eggs.
come on now, we're grown ups here. What I'm getting at is if the women are the superior or whatever, if you're all superior, why does the male determine the baby's gender? Like I'm not understanding y'all deal here. I don't get
I left my science degree at the college. I don't remember all of the
it.
information. I remember majority of it, but I don't remember all of it.
It's all right. I just like picking with y'all anyway, man. Y'all
but
funny. Y'all crack
but
me
I
up.
did Google just for you again. Do all children start as XX in the womb? And it says all embryos, male XY or female XX, do actually start off along the development path as womanhood to womanhood. The first 6 weeks, first 6 weeks of growth, they look exactly the same. So they do both start off as XX.
So let me put this in, right. Cancer is a mutation, correct? It's a cell
Mhm.
that's not dying. All of us are born with normal cells, but at one point, depending on your diet, depending on your life contribution, you end up with a mutation, and the mutation takes over. That is the same thing that happens in birth.
What she said.
But you also just said depending on our diet, so it's what we putting into our system that's causing the mutation.
It depends, right?
Correct?
I
It's
know
not
healthy
just
people
it's
that got
not just
cancer.
naturally mutating. It's all the bullshit that we put in our bodies.
Sir, based off what you
It's a
saying,
cause and effect.
based off what you saying, everybody should come out boy. That doesn't make
No, I'm not
sense.
saying that. I'm not saying
That's
that.
pretty much what you arguing by not saying and understanding how everybody starts out. There has to be a change because if that's the case, all of us would be boys.
I never said that.
Why are some girls and why are some boys? Why are some with XX and why are some with XY?
I don't think no
Somewhere it
one
has
can
to be
determine that.
something.
No one can determine that, right? That's not a proven theory.
What do you mean it's not a proven theory?
Nope. We
It's
can't
literally
tell
not a
what the gender
theory.
will be. We can't say, oh, I want to have a boy, go have sex, and the boy comes. It may be a girl.
Well, you
Am
can
I
actually
correct on
go
that?
to no, because you can actually go to
No,
a
you could
doctor
find.
and get the sperm spun and pick out the female or the male. Because what John Legend and Chrissy Teigen, that's what they did. They wanted their first child to be a daughter, so they went and they had the little thing spun in the centrifuge, pulled out, and they implanted. It wasn't by
They
choice,
had
by their own
twins. They
thought.
didn't pick the gender. They wanted twins.
No, they did pick the gender.
No,
Their first child is a girl. Their second child is a boy. In between that, they had another child that she miscarried.
Or I should Google that. Can we pick the gender of the babies?
Not by
you
sheer
could
thought
find.
and willpower.
There's a time.
Yeah, definitely
There's a
not by
time frame.
willpower.
You could do it in a tube, a
You can do it
lab.
in a test tube, yeah, in a lab.
There's
And
a
I found
time frame.
another little article, just the first snippet of it. It says all fetuses start off as female until about week 5 or 6 of its development. At this point, the fetus has a Y chromosome that contains genes that will activate and adapt the body to be male. So yes, the half your genetics comes from the father, half comes from the mother. So whatever the father contributes, if he contributes to X, it will remain female. If it is a Y, it will be female for the first 5 to 6 weeks, and then it will develop into to a boy. after that. It will develop into the Y. And that is proven by science. That's not just me talking outside of my neck.
Mhm.
And it also say I just read something to say you can't pick the gender through IVF, whatever that is. What is IVF?
In
You
vitro
know,
fertilization.
see this what we
What was
talking
that?
about.
In vitro fertilization is when they do it in a tube, like they split your eggs and the sperm, like they mix it together and then they reinsert it into your uterus. So they do it
Mm.
outside of your body. They extract the sperm, they extract the egg, and then I don't know what the process is, but they find out how, to make the baby whatever gender, and they reinsert it inside of the woman.
Okay.
I actually have a question, Jason.
I had a bunch of questions, man.
I
Do
bet
you
you.
have
Uh,
children, Jason?
do I have children?
Yes.
I do. I got an 18-year-old daughter and a 15-year-old son.
Oh, good Lord. Okay.
Oh, you got
Why,
big
good
kids.
Lord. I mean, God is good, but why you say that?
Because they're 18 and you don't know this information.
No, this is not.
Let him learn so he can pass it on.
Thank you, LJ.
I got a little bit of grace for you because I know you actually are a love bug.
Mm.
That's right. Tell him
I'm
again.
That
I'm
does
running out
not
of it
mean we
since
can't.
I
I
plead the
just
fifth.
be trolling y'all. Y'all be getting y'all pennies in the bunch and stuff. I just be trolling
Then you be
sometimes.
starting it.
you really do be starting it.
You be starting it.
It'd be funny though, cause y'all hot heads. Y'all are hot heads. Oh, back that lady that you was arguing with or discussing or whatever you were doing, LJ. That lady
Mhm.
was a black woman. Y'all ain't never seen no women that light skin. I know a few of those women like that. That lady was all day black.
No, she probably got like 10% black up in there somewhere, but that's not a black woman. And I'm not about to keep one drop in, not even fucking one drop, a half of a rice grain of a drop. We're not doing that no more.
A
Enough is
That
micro
enough.
crop.
wasn't even a rice grain. That was a
A
sand
micro
grain
crop. A
Right,
of
because then
micro.
all of a sudden, women that look like her be playing Michelle Obama in the movie. I said, well, she black too. Ain't nobody got fucking time for that.
Hey, you know what else I was thinking, LJ? I think you should have put her name on there. That way her followers could come to your page and see how entertaining and attractive you are, and you could steal them.
She don't hardly have a lot of followers, I don't think, but I did write in her comment section. Y'all saw me typing away furiously, like the cat meme. That's what I was doing. Bitch, you got me fucked up. Like, after fucking hearing the rest of that video, I was flabbergasted. Call me a
Man, you
racist.
entertaining, though. I wish I had some popcorn. What's
No,
her
but I
name?
was
Didn't want to share no popcorn with me. I think that was Amberella.
Yeah, I'm not sharing my popcorn. I don't share.
Pepper.
Ah, you a monolith, huh? Sorry, no. Hello?
Ow.
yeah.
I'm here.
We here.
Yeah. But yeah, I like this little panel setup.
You done trolling?
I think it's good for your show too.
To do
Even though your
panels.
show already lit, but I
Thank you.
like this. This pretty dope.
Yeah, panels are fun, but sometimes I can't. I don't. My social battery runs out, and then sometimes people be long winded, and people be very disagreeable, and it's I gotta maintain zen. Like I'm working on not being biased and not imposing how I feel on people or not being offended. That's something that we all could continue to work on, but sometimes it's draining because this is an energy pull. It's like I'm
Mhm.
to mad at y'all every day. Like,
Yeah, you ain't got a name call when you disagree. I don't know which one that was doing the name calling, talking about I'm uneducated, whoever that was. You ain't got a
Now
name
you know
call when you
go well
disagree
who
with
that
somebody.
was. Now you know
Bruh,
good well who that was because we be in the chat going back and forth every time. You
I
be looking
never
for me.
name called. I
You
never
be
name
looking for
called.
me, Jason, in the comment section, and I be seeing it on the playback. So you know good well who said that.
I ain't saying nothing tonight. I told you to behave, but you know what you be doing.
Exactly.
Auntie was kind of long winded though. She wouldn't let nobody
All
come
right
in.
now. All right now.
She
Listen,
was
You got
going
to chill.
hard, man. She was just letting us have it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was the
She
disagreeable
took
one. I
away
had to
the
keep
show,
trying to
Jay.
cut
She
in.
took away your show for a minute.
I
she
wouldn't
held
say
us
she
hostage.
you know what I have to realize too, and a lot of people be lonely, you know. So when we talk to them, it's like they don't talk to people that often, and then like them
Mhm.
talking to me, especially if they've been trying to talk to me for a while, like she said, they get excited and they just got so much to say, so they try to cram it all in. And
In one breath.
yeah, I just I'm learning, like this is teaching me patience. Like when things aggravate me or when I'm like annoyed, I feel like I'm being forced to tap into a part of myself that I need to work on a little more. You know, of course you can't let people overtake it and do too much, but sometimes I don't have the energy to interject. But it's really just a learning curve. Like this is like I always tell y'all this is a social experiment for me. For y'all too. Shit, y'all in this motherfucker too. Like for
Sure.
all of us.
Because that was me my first time up here. Just word vomit. I could not. I feel like
And
I've
don't
gotten
even get
better.
me started.
I didn't hear you talk about your album, LJ, which was fire. I didn't know it was. I didn't
Right?
know you got
Do the
freaky
music
though.
job.
Thank you guys. I mean, I've been recording music for years and years and years. So,
We know
you
that.
know,
And you gatekeeping. Stop it.
I do.
Exactly.
He hiding it
If
from us
someone
and
wouldn't put
stuff.
that
It,
out, I
it,
would have
it
been
gave Sexy Red a little bit.
No, it
yeah,
did not.
Okay. No, we definitely not.
Absolutely did
Definitely
not.
did not.
I
It
think it's
didn't
the
give Sexy Red at all to y'all.
I think it's
No.
No.
content that you need, like the genre, like what I'm talking about. But my wordplay is so fucking clever, and everything that I rap about for the most part, it has a meaning. Like if you listen to "Fuck the Industry," I'm talking about women selling their souls to get on. Like I'm not just saying
Mm-hmm.
to just fuck. I'm literally saying why you gotta work hard. I'm talking about sex work being praised. I'm talking about strippers being in the fucking White House. You get what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm talking about in that record. Cotton Candy Coochie is talking about being celibate and literally just like holding on to your coochie and not giving it out. And it's so good. And may the best man win. You know what I mean? Like, can you really handle this? Because I'm not a fucky girl. Like y'all gotta really understand. I'm very clever when it comes to work. Well, y'all know that because y'all hear me come up with catchphrases off the fucking dome. But Fiending, of course, is talking about niggas just, you know, being thirsty and just not being available and being detached and decentering men and working on myself and, you know, just pouring into myself so much so that nigga, if I give you a little bit of time, you better savor it and be grateful. And then of course,
Mhm.
saying that's just we at the strip club where them dollars at. But everything I do has a method and a message. I'm not just talking about good coochie. Like you gotta just really pay attention.
I mean,
Okay.
those of
It
us who
was
got it,
good. It
got
was
it.
really good. I listened to it once and a half already. I like it.
Once in a half is interesting.
Yeah, I didn't listen to it, the whole thing again yet
I
because I
gotta
was
put
busy earlier.
you know what's funny? He just was like, I'm putting this out. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, because
I'm glad he did.
I overthink and I'll be like, oh my God, I need to do 25 more songs. And he's like, you're never gonna do anything if you keep thinking like that.
It's true. I need to I identify with you on that, LJ, because I'm the same. I'd be like
I'll be the same way.
playing and never put anything out.
hmm Like I've been writing for a minute, but I'm always like I can't publish it yet because it's not enough. Or even with my art, like I'm not at the same level as other artists that I see, so I can't come out with my pieces yet. When that may not be the truth. My art and my poetry can touch people that I don't even know.
LJ didn't motivate y'all to start anything.
She
Y'all haven't
motivated
started
me.
anything since y'all ran into LJ.
25
Well, I
times.
need to, because I told her all the time she gives me inspiration for me to get on my zone. So mind your business.
I was gonna say, and I say it every chance I get. She be motivating the heck out of me. I wanted to push myself as hard as I did. So
I
it's
started
still
my
going.
YouTube because of LJ in December.
For real, that's dope. That's super
That
dope.
is dope.
She my favorite YouTuber right now. I listen to two people. She
Why
one of them.
are you a YouTuber? I would not need to know.
You
I also
funny.
listen
Your
to
shit be funny.
think
and it's
I'm
educational in some ways.
yeah,
It is. I'm not gonna say in some ways. It is educational. I learned a lot of shit from your channel, and it's also funny.
I love that. And you know, this is what I be saying when people say, "Oh, you just mean you a bitch." I'm like, no, I'm not. I actually think I'm a fucking comedian. Like I be cracking up at half of the shit I say.
God, I be rolling at some of your stuff. Like, damn, did she just say that?
For
You
real.
really are funny though. I be over here dying.
I
Dying.
even listened to some of your old shit since I ran into you. I don't even know how you came about. Like, you just popped up one day and I turned it on. I'm like, oh, this woman right here, dog. I even recorded. I had it. My computer had crashed. You know that one song you was singing, that Nyom Ho Chi. That shit. I had pre-recorded that and used that on one of my videos. Like it was like the outro to my video. Dog. I love that shit. Man, I was crying.
That shit was
And your
stuck
shit
in
be
my.
lit though. Your show is really lit.
Thank you. I
I love how
appreciate
you
I
would cut
can't
the
say
show
I
up.
agree with 100%, but I like
it. And you
that you
shouldn't.
like the disagreements. I like that you like disagreements because you know how to navigate YouTube. You a real YouTuber. I like that shit.
Thank you.
I like how you cuss out a troll and get right back on topic. Like you don't skip a beat.
Dog,
Don't skip a beat.
Exactly.
that's how I was trolling when I first met her. I was trolling and she didn't block me, and I'm like, oh shit. And I
And
Listen,
block
she
me.
it's
didn't
better to
block
just
me, and I continued to listen to her. I'm like, oh, she not that bad, man. She not that
Oh,
bad. Because I thought you hated black men when I first ran into you. But
you say that.
Can
like you
I ask
said,
you a
we
question,
all
Jason?
growing. This is all a growing process. I had to listen to what you were saying. You didn't hate black man. You was just mad about some shit. And
Can I ask
I
you a question,
listened, and
Jason?
I've been listening ever since.
it's certain types of men, and
And
that's
I'm
why.
still looking for that autograph. What I got to
Yeah,
do for that?
we everything coming in due time. But it's certain black men that I'm talking about, and I think as a collective,
Say it
yeah,
again.
I said it'd be certain black men, and then as a collective, y'all are not honest about the state of you all's community. The way that women are forced to take accountability, and y'all always saying y'all just baby mamas. We take accountability, and we
My
say,
bad, Joe. My phone.
oh, over here we say keep your womb. Over here we say stop having babies all over the fucking place. I take y'all. You hear me say that? I
I'm
literally.
mad, bro.
Oh, you can't hear? What's going on with your
I
phone?
can't hear you.
Oh, that sucks. You got to get it together. But like I said, women always take accountability. That's what we do over here. And you know, they think that all we do is just bash men. I'm like, no, I get
Can
on
y'all
women.
hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Let
My
me type
phone had
it.
went out.
Oh, you can hear us now?
Everybody else still here?
Yeah. You can't see? See it? You don't see the panel?
Maybe that's not my phone, huh?
It is your phone.
We
Hello?
still here.
Yeah, we all still here.
Is that LJ?
Yeah, we all still here.
Oh,
But like I was saying, I don't dislike black men. I just don't like some black men. And I don't like how y'all's image is as a collective and how y'all treat us as a collective.
Mhm.
And that's it. So I feel like I don't feel if you are not like all of the other men, then I think that it's your job to
Check
get your
your
community
homeboy.
exactly get your community together.
Start a youth group. Get these little
That
boys
part.
before they even get to the men.
That part
Okay.
of it.
Keep them young.
Cause y'all looking bad out here. Like everybody always pointing the finger at us, but if y'all think
And
we're
listen,
looking bad, we're a reflection of you. If you're supposed to be a leader, and that's how I know y'all ain't really leading shit. But I'm not even gonna get into that.
that's another conversation.
It's
Can
another
I ask you a
conversation.
question, Jason?
now I may not own any infrastructures, as LJ like to say about black man, but I am a business owner and I have 2 employees.
That's good.
So
That's a start.
I I do
Congratulations.
consider
Yes.
myself a leader. I'm not just the boss to point the finger because I run a construction company. And I consider myself to be a leader because I teach.
Okay.
To the
Well,
one that said I'm uneducated and or whatever.
right. Thank you.
Who said that? Was
I'm
that
here
Amber
saying,
Rose?
No, it was
Oh
Quaisha, but I'm
my
still gonna
God.
ask.
It was
How you
I
gonna have
knew
me
definitely
it.
in here
me, and I said what I said, and
asking
I
silly
stand 10
questions?
toes.
How
That
you
The
gonna have
part.
me
one with the
asking
stars
silly
around her head. She a
questions
little savage.
that you
Oh,
could have
that's
Googled?
Savage. We all savage, sir. You got a
I was
problem?
gonna, I
my
was
God.
My
gonna
Hey,
question,
say, don't be mad at me. It's
I'm
just
not
the
mad.
cancer in me. The claws
but
come out when people start acting like they don't know nothing. Like what you be?
Funny.
Get it together. Get it together.
but how you coming
I'm
here asking
I'm
silly
tough
questions
love
to us
over
that
here.
you could have Googled and then get mad, like be annoyed that she said you needed to go get your degree or go get your diploma? You
I
could
Wow.
wasn't
the way he
annoyed.
was coming at me for Googling it, you could have Googled it.
I wasn't annoyed. I was just
Okay.
saying like, hey, why we going that route?
I'm
That's
Because
I'm
you
all I
just
brought us
said.
Because
there,
you
saying.
asked her
sir.
the
I'm
same
just
question
You
saying.
like
brought
20
us
different
there,
ways,
sir.
like as if you wasn't understanding. Honestly, I thought I was back in high school and you was in the back of the classroom dozing off playing being goofball. I'm
Not paying
like,
attention.
get it together. Pay attention to the board, sir. The board. The
Okay.
teacher. We got a test coming up.
Y'all,
The
y'all
board.
all crazy. How about that?
A
But
little
what
bit.
about it?
I
I
own it.
am crazy.
You
What
know
about it?
what?
I own
I
it.
am crazy. That I am.
Shout out
That
to
I am.
LJ for my sign. You see that, LJ?
Huh? Oh God, not your all. Oh no, that is funny. You got the right color though. Definitely feel it.
Y'all crazy. But
That
it's 1:30 and I gotta be up
I.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
my
in a couple hours.
God,
Mm-hmm.
man.
Of
I
course,
enjoyed
it's
y'all.
the
I
boss
appreciate you,
man.
LJ. I appreciate y'all, love bugs. Nice meeting y'all, even though y'all didn't cam up as I always say.
Word.
You be alright.
Good
You can see our
night.
pictures.
Good
Maybe
night.
one day y'all cam up.
Good
Maybe,
night.
maybe not.
Have tuned up. You just saying wasn't here to see it. That's it.
Good
All
night.
right. Good night.
Y'all,
Spread love and
Good night.
everyone.
peace.
Bye. Gotta respect the fact that he actually got up here.
I guess.
True story, because the rest of them don't. They be just jibber jabbering in the chat and don't come up.
True, true,
Exactly.
true. I'll give him that. I'll give him that. I'll be nice.
People
Maybe.
do not click that link. They be talking big shit and won't hit the link. Mm-mm-mm.
I don't get why. What are they scared for? We some women. We supposed to be, the weaker sex. Why they so scared to talk to us?
Because they
I
know
don't know.
damn well.
They be intimidated, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
And also because we hold them accountable for what they said. All of us not finna be here babying you. Uh-uh.
That's the thing. They don't
That
like that
standard board is
accountability.
high.
They
Yeah,
don't
that's
like
what I
the
wanted to ask him.
accountability. It makes them feel uncomfortable. Like, ew, why are you holding me to higher standards? Because, sir, I need you to be at a higher level. I need you to perform better than what you're doing right now. So I got to hold you accountable so you can get your shit together. Let's see that
Period.
work.
And to me, real women who really support and love people, they don't just hold them down. They bring them up. In order for me to bring you up, I gotta hold you accountable. I gotta put your feet to the fire. If you don't know, you gonna know.
They hold us accountable. They talk big shit about us every fucking chance they get.
All
Magic.
day, every day.
Every day, all day. Shit, they hold me accountable for kids I don't even fucking got. I be
Yeah.
You,
Yo,
they sure do.
I
It
done
be
been
killing me. Like,
called.
not everybody got kids out here.
This is outrageous. Oh, how many baby daddies you got? That's why your baby daddy left. I'm like, where is the kids?
where is he?
I
You
don't got
hiding?
that shit is hilarious. I can't get over it.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
How
like,
they
the only child you got is Bambino last I checked. I don't know when you
Okay.
became a baby mama, but
That part.
they try to put
I'm
that on
a
you every
pet
day.
mom.
every day.
I'm
Give
a
her
pet mom.
I'm like, stop speaking that on Love Jones. She don't want no kids right now.
the way they stereotype us and generalize. That's a generalization and that's
Hmm.
a stereotype. But
Mhm.
when we do it to them, it's we're forced to say not all. You see how that go?
That's what I wanted to
Hmm.
ask him. I wanted to ask him, why is it when we hold men accountable, especially black men, do they call it hate so much? But it's not. It's literally just same thing, holding their feet to the fire the same way they're trying to hold ours, even when we ain't got no dang kids.
Hey, hello.
That
That part.
part.
It be that fucking part for me. I be so confused. Like, what the fuck? Like, what in the
Like,
hell?
and on top of that, most people can tell who a baby mama is and who not a baby mama. So if another person call me a baby mama, I'm gonna consider that a slur. Because why would you
Facts.
assume that? My energy never gave baby mama.
Oh
A
my
Right.
god.
queen
The
might give
way
a lot of
LJ be
things. A
on
baby mama,
here,
not one.
A
That
baby
is,
mama, that's not it for me.
but the way she
but
be on here, like literally random hours, times, that like just literally impromptu pop-ins. You can't do that with a kid on your hip.
Sure
You
that's
can.
can't.
what I'm saying. If I had a baby, how the fuck would I? And then sometimes, like literally, this live stream is 3 hours. They were saying that I was like lying and I had a secret baby. Like that was a rumor that they was trying to.
Where? You can't
A
keep a
secret
baby a
too?
secret. A baby will come and say, "Hey, I'm here," without you asking him to come introduce yourself. What are we
Oh,
talking about?
worse.
And
Oh,
they would
worse.
be
The the the,
crying.
the, the, the father be out.
They would be crying in the background. There's no way I would be on a live stream for 3 hours with a fucking baby. Or
Without a
even
peep. Exactly.
Asking for snacks, looking for a
Mommy,
sippy
let me
cup,
get
trying to
this.
steal your phone.
Mommy,
Like
what you
kids are
doing?
always in the
Mom,
way.
ma, 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 ma,
exactly.
just on your ear.
Shit, when I'm around other people, period, they're always coming in the fucking live. Y'all see how my family be? My little brothers be popping in
Mm-hmm.
bed. I can't be
Mm-hmm.
nowhere without people trying to get up in the goddamn camera. So there's no way in the hell I got a whole secret fucking child. And maybe they're trying to make it seem like I'm just a deadbeat mother that like gave my kid off to somebody else. But even still, there's no way. I make too much content for y'all to have never seen a child with me, and
You
I
would have seen
have.
a baby bottle in the
Mhm.
corner, a nappy, something.
I don't think I would have been able to hide a baby for that long. Like I probably could hide a pregnancy, but once I actually have a baby, and I wouldn't even be able to do that for too long. My titties would
You
fucking
can't.
huge.
You can't. Because even, it was a crazy experience. When I was in college, I had to cut off this friend group because one of them was a snake and started this rumor that I was pregnant. Meanwhile, I was around them in school, in class for a whole term. Tell me where the baby at. Tell me where the belly at. I don't know. But however, half of the college campus is calling me a baby mama.
What?
So, as I told you.
Oh my
That's
god,
nuts.
this is crazy. Why? It just sucks that they really keep putting that on us. And that's why another reason why I talk the way that I do, because I do want to destigmatize it, because anything could happen. I could get married, y'all could get married, and we could have a baby and get a divorce. You get what I'm saying? Or
Mm-hmm.
your husband could pass away. Like anything could happen to make you be a single mom. And I just don't think that it's fair to demonize women for that. I just don't.
Can I push back on that, LJ? I say it is a problem, like the lady right now that's going viral, the one that's 32 with 7 kids in a hotel room and having her eighth. I
No.
will say that becomes a problem. You are actively choosing to raise children in poverty and have more. I say
That's
one or two, we give you grace. But once you get to 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11, there's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
And I did make a video taking up for that girl because I felt bad because everybody was just trashing her. And I was like, you know what? I'm not really an advocate for it, but she's not complaining, and that's why I'm like,
Hmm.
well, she already got six. Well, the 26-year-old with 6 kids. I'm like, she ain't complaining. I can see if she was crying all over the internet, like, but she's just going through the motions and raising her fucking kids. And at the end of the day, it seems like on TikTok they like to see women with kids living in hotels, living in fucking squalor, being a hoarder.
It's
It's like
weird.
content makes them millionaires. So put it out there. Shit, fuck it. I don't think anybody should be having 6 kids if you don't have no money, but
One house.
a house, exactly. Like Amber said, one kid, I can see you doing that because when you have a one child, you don't know what motherhood is like. Like this is literally your first time, like you don't know what's gonna happen. But once you figure that out, if that shit is hard and you don't like it and you having an issue, don't do that shit multiple times.
Mhm.
And to me, another thing is when people assume that people have kids and they don't, that's kind of insensitive because you don't know what that woman went through. Some
That's
people want to have children and they can't.
They can't. Yeah, you being just so insensitive of their conditions, not knowing what their struggles, their health issues. Like you don't know.
That's like Tasha K calling me infertile, like saying I was barren and fruitless. Like that was so fucking disgusting. She's
It's
never held
separate.
accountable for shit that she says like that against women. Like, what if I really couldn't? You get what I'm saying? Like, nobody knows. That's fucked up to say. Disgusting.
I'm telling you, it's a whole lot of people who can dish it but can't take it when when it's in reverse.
Right. Because when I throw it back out, now I'm the bad guy.
That
Yep,
part.
that part. They kept saying, "Oh, she's not a girl's girl, a girl's girl." Like, bitch, fuck all of y'all.
Nobody's a girls if they on the internet acting like that.
Let's talk about it.
Ain't none of them no girls.
Brother, you keep dropping. What's happening? Is StreamYard kicking you out? Let me try that
Oh,
again.
Amber,
Can y'all
Hello?
hear me? Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
back.
I can hear you
My
now.
phone kept kicking me off. I don't know what's going on.
Okay. Hello? Is y'all there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can y'all hear me?
yeah,
Yeah.
I was reading the chat for a second.
I was gonna say I was reading because for some reason my computer started delaying on me.
So it's not just me. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What did I miss while I was when I was dropped?
Nothing.
No. But I do have one thing to say too, real quick. It's crazy how women do take accountability when they have kids and raise them and are bashed for being single mothers. But then on the flip side, with the 21 with no kids challenge, we getting ripped to shreds too for not
Oh,
having kids. So it's
Yes.
like, again, we can't win for losing
We
with
can't.
y'all.
We
Like,
damn if we do, damn if we don't.
And I
yo,
love that challenge though. I be getting there trying to get it.
Me too.
women,
'Cause listen, the way I am happy to be child free right now,
we
I'm
can be
sorry.
up till 1:40 talking on live.
yo, women, the moms was really fucking nasty when it came to that child.
Nasty.
Like,
Very
I have
nasty.
which one. It was a Jamaican woman, and she said some nasty fucking. Let me play it for y'all, because y'all gotta see what she said. Like, I don't know if y'all seen this, but she
It's
was so
giving
I may
I young
have.
regret having children.
nasty. I
Okay.
was like, oh my god, bitch,
My,
oh, is you cool? Like, you acting like you cool, but you don't seem like you happy to have your kids. Like,
That's what I'm saying. It's giving y'all regret popping out these fetuses, and now you mad because I'm living my hot single life. Let me
yeah,
mind my business.
out.
exactly. Like, if you were so happy to have children, you would not be minding my empty womb that y'all claim y'all don't care about.
All right,
Exactly.
let me play this. Let me play this. Y'all got it.
Y'all, barren, infertile, childless, bitter bitches get on my motherfucking nerves. Yeah, I said that with my whole chest. Come tussle. Since y'all black American love to fucking tussle. Y'all look for any reason to pick a fight. No wonder why the black American man can't stand y'all asses.
So the 21 with no kids, y'all heard what she said?
Yes, and she's a demon.
Mm-hmm.
Let me say that again.
If something
Y'all,
happens to her,
barren, infertile, childless, bitter bitches get on my motherfucking nerves. Yeah, I said that with my whole chest. Come tussle. Since y'all black American love to fucking tussle. Y'all look for any reason to pick a fight. No wonder why the black American man can't stand y'all asses. So the 21 with no
wonder why Black American men can't stand y'all asses, since y'all Black American want to tussle. Why the fuck does she have to single it out to Black American women?
But who was
Here's my thing.
tussling?
And apparently they don't like her either because she don't got no man around her. So what's the
ooh,
problem?
yeah.
They said she got 3 baby daddies.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. They don't like her either. If they did, she wouldn't have baby daddy. She would have a husband
Mm-hmm.
But that
who
goes
Wow.
was
back to
also
the
a
issue
father to her kids.
Wow.
of these.
Bye. I can't.
But that goes back to the issue of these males throughout the diaspora being the problem and constantly putting it on us. I used to have so-called friends Jamaicans that were like that and always would try to pick at black women, pick at black women and how they were so much better. But I'm like, both of y'all are baby mamas, married single mamas at that, with men who leaving y'all for
And
other
that
women.
too.
So like, how are y'all that much better than us when y'all are doing the same thing? Y'all paying all the bills and letting these ninjas lay up while they cheat on you, and you still laying with them and popping out kids for them. How are
Mm-hmm.
we the
Okay,
problem?
Peach.
You in the same boat. Get your paddle too.
And
Mm-hmm.
for her to say that's why Black American men can't stand y'all, like, and this is our point, and this is what we were saying to Righteous, that called Righteous daughter. They disrespect. That's why I made that video and said that I'm fucking tired of y'all embarrassing us. I was not only talking about that situation. as a collective, these niggas are embarrassing. Like they make it be open season on us because enough of them, not all of them, but enough of them get on the internet and slander us and talk
Mhm.
crazy. So that makes other people feel emboldened to do the same. They open the door for the disrespect.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she said we like to pick a fight, but who was picking a fight? Women were
Who's
just
picking a fight?
celebrating the fact that they made
You
it
ain't
to
got no
whatever
kids.
age they made it to with no children, which I don't care what anybody says. That's an
Okay.
accomplishment. From where I'm from, coming from
Okay.
Baltimore, where most of my friends were pregnant by 16 to
Okay.
18, I
Half
am
of my
very happy to be the
is
one who
pregnant.
escaped that statistic.
Half of my high school, well, I can't say half. A quarter of my high school class was pregnant, if not already pregnant now.
Wow.
Yeah, majority of the girls I went to school with had two, three kids. I'm not kidding you. When I graduated high school, this is no lie. I graduated with a girl who was 19, 19 with five freaking kids.
What the fuck?
Exactly. I
That's
Five.
graduated with a 22-year-old grandfather. No lie.
a 22-year-old grandfather.
Grandfather. He had a
Ooh.
baby at 11. His son had a girl, got a girl pregnant when he was 11. When he was 11,
What the
I
fuck?
sue my
See,
hand to
That's
God.
outrageous.
Beyond outrageous. I'm glad I was not one of them statistics because
me
every other
too.
girl on my block had a baby. I was one of the
Mhm.
few who wasn't pushing a stroller.
Oh my God.
Well, I mean
I used
that
to
And you
call
that's
it the
know
also
baby
another thing
brigade.
too. Like,
what's crazy to me is that they get to celebrate being moms and they get to make their kids their whole personalities and have their kids as their thumbnails and make
Mhm.
content about all of their fucking kids and mom life and wife life. But if we celebrate not having children, it's a problem. Like, why do they feel? It's because they are resentful, and a lot of them are not happy being moms. It just is it's
Mother. It is
jealousy.
what it is. It is what it is. And because even this is a tough discussion I'm having amongst my friends where I'm like, we could be, let's take off the veil of all mothers loving their kids. Because some of them don't. Some of
Yes.
them don't. And
They genuinely
especially
don't.
in my field now, I switched my field to uh, criminology. There's a lot of women that throw away their children. They don't talk about it. And there's also this pressure as a mother that you just have to love your children. So they feel some type of a way. Like we could keep it a buck and a bean. I know some of y'all don't like your kids. It's okay. I'd rather you be honest and try to fix or have a at least a common ground with your child than for you to be sitting decades on a lie and then wondering why your child not coming back to help you because you've been pouring years of resentment into that child.
You're not lying.
that is true too. There's a lot of moms who just so happen to be a mother. They didn't choose to be a mother, and it shows. And it shows in whether the way their kids react to life and society, how they treat other people lets me know how they're being treated at home by their parent. And
Yeah.
if they live with their mom, I'm like, oh, I could tell your mom does not like you at all, just because of how you act.
And how so many people grow up with horribly low self-esteem because the people who were supposed to love them did not. The people who were
Mm-hmm.
supposed to care about them and protect
Mm-hmm.
them do not. And then they wonder why that child eventually, once they are an adult, they see you as the person that you actually are, who did not want them, who did not like them,
Mm-hmm.
and they don't want to be bothered.
Mm-hmm. Because now that's another argument. You got the whole parents now with adult children, my age and older, that's going no contact, and the parents are sitting here looking like boo boo the fool, talking about why you not talking to me. I don't know, maybe because you were the tyrant my entire life and couldn't apologize for me for once.
Exactly. And or the other situation, other side of the coin is they expect that just because they have children, when they get older, the children automatically
Automatically
has to do the
do.
caretaking. That's
No,
not our responsibility. Ain't nobody told y'all to
that's
have these
not
kids.
okay. I didn't tell you to lay your legs apart and have me.
But quite, you know how many kids are actually taking care of their parents as kids? I actually come from that. I literally
And
been working
and
since
that's
I was
true.
12. And my mother, like, I literally am the child of a mother who showed me she hated me, but then now constantly asks me, when are you having kids? And I'm like, why would I do that when you showed me you were miserable? You were a
Hmm.
miserable mother. Like, why would I? Why would I put myself through that torment? And I don't think it would be torment because I actually want to have at least one. But I'm like, why would I put myself through what you didn't want? It's that misery loves company thing. It's like I had to suffer, so you now you have to.
Yep.
And that's why to me it's important for women to know that motherhood is a choice. You can
Yeah.
choose to have children and you can choose to not have children. That is your choice. It should be your choice. Nobody should be forced to do anything or trapped into do anything because it's gonna come out down the line.
Mhm.
Mhm. But the crazy
Being a
thing is,
mother is not a part-time job. It's a 24/7 responsibility,
24/7.
especially in
lifelong.
especially in the way our society puts it. You don't get a break as a mom.
You don't. I'm not a
You
mom and
can't.
I don't get a break with my siblings. Damn it. I'm getting ready to throw all of them away.
But that's the thing too.
Me
I
and you
was a
both.
child parent. Like I helped take care of my brothers and sisters. Like I'm tired. Let me have a break before I have my own. Like
Exactly. But then now you got people mad at black women for being accountable, self accountable, who don't have children. They say, you know what, that kind of responsibility is not for me. I can acknowledge what that would require, or I can imagine what that requires, and I'm not ready to give that. That's being self accountable. So
Mhm.
when women
hmm
are self accountable in that way, it's a problem. But when they're not self accountable in other areas, it's, oh well, you need to be accountable. Which one is it?
they don't want us to really be accountable. They want the free and easy access. They want us to be dumb. They want us to do what they
They
want,
want us
how
to shut
they
up and
and they
lie
want.
down.
Hmm,
They want us to shut up and lie down. So go ahead.
pretty much, yeah.
Exactly.
Just lie down and take their abuse like the ancestors of old
Yep.
did. We not doing that.
We ain't doing that.
And they had no choice but to because that's how the system was set up. And that's another reason why they're mad at us. Because a man can say all day he doesn't want to have kids, no one bats an eyelash. But a woman
Right.
says it, it's a
It's a
problem because that man knows he loses access to free coochie for life and free indentured servitude for life. And we just not going there no more.
mm-mm.
Exactly. I mean, with the whole Anthony Edwards thing, he's opting out of being a parent and holding responsibility.
Is that the one who
I
wants to
don't
pay all the child
see
support up front?
exactly, but I don't see any men talking about some. Oh no, you still had that child. You still lay down. Your seed. Your seed. You still got to take care of your seed. I don't hear
They
them
put
talk
that back
about
on the
that at
woman.
all.
No, it's always
Exactly.
the woman's responsibility. You gotta be the ones to raise them too. It,
I
mhm.
saw so many
It's whiskey
TikToks
talking.
I saw so many TikToks of women talking about when that situation saying you women need to learn how to be accountable. If a man said he don't want a kid, he said he wanted that kid the minute he laid down and he got jiggy with it with no protection.
Oh,
Okay. Come on
He
now.
sure
He
must
could
have been getting the jiggy with it because he was mad.
yeah, you can't go you cannot they keep trying to blame us, but again, it all goes back to conception. Y'all release the fertilizer.
Fertilizer.
If you don't want a child, protect your fertilizer. It's that
that
Okay.
simple.
There's so many ways you could dismiss that shit in a towel, in a napkin, in the sheets, in the toilet, in the bathroom. You have so many garbage cans.
on a
But the
butter
thing is, they don't even use protection. Like put a dang rubber. It's not that
that
hard.
part, on a
We
fucking
in
Or better
2025
yet,
know how basic. We should know how basic biology works. We've established that some don't, but you should know how to just basic protection. Get you some spermicide and get you a daggone condom. It's really simple.
they
Not that
don't.
hard.
or or better yet, because apparently that fails now too. Just
Yeah,
go
they
get a
be popping it.
vasectomy.
Yep.
Right.
Go to a bank, handle
Tie the
your
tubes up.
business, and then go handle it on the other end, and then you be good. Ain't got to worry about nothing.
Nothing. I don't understand why we gotta be the ones on birth control when we're not the ones releasing the fertilizer.
And on top
Control
of that,
yourself.
men can get women pregnant, multiple women at the same time. Women
Yep.
can't.
Mm-hmm.
They can't do that
Okay.
naturally.
Yep.
Yeah, we can literally
Yep.
only be pregnant once a year.
Once at a time. Yep.
Yeah,
So
it's
why
on
is the
us,
onus not on them?
our fault, to have to take birth control and fuck up our bodies and our hormones. It's so unfair. Like the way this world is against women is just in fucking sanity.
Cricket. Cricket. And that was the beginning of the spell. When they decided to knock down the feminine energy, that was the beginning of the spell. Now it's coming to the end. We'll see who's left over.
It's true. Because women should be celebrated, loved, nurtured, and worshipped. I don't give a
Protected.
fuck.
Really,
Protect.
That part.
I think we should worship women. I don't think we should be worshiping men. I just don't
at
think so.
all.
Mm-mm.
I
No,
agree.
I really
There's
don't.
no way
Like,
you can say the person who literally is the portal to the other side, to the
Come
spirit
on
realm,
now.
who ushers spirits
Come
to
on
this
now.
plane, should not be worshipped. It makes
Come on now.
absolutely no sense.
none at all. And especially in our community. This is why we're so fucked up. It's because these men, they will not take their rightful place. Like, you know you're a helpmate. That's what you're supposed to do. So help. Stop trying to fucking act like you're leading when you're not. When you look in our households, we already know. I don't even got.
Majority of the household leaders are women. I said it.
It's the
It's
truth
led
though.
by us.
They
But
can't even like the basics. Cook, clean, balance a checkbook, pay the
Listen,
bills, wash
listen,
I
some
was just about
dishes.
to say that.
listen.
They can only go to a job and bring home a paycheck. If that is
Listen.
all you can do, sit down, shut up, and let us take the helm.
The way
Hello.
my house will fall apart if I leave right now, if I leave my house the way it is, I don't know what's going to happen to my brothers.
Oh God, that's fucked up. But think about it. Men only operate well under structure. That's why they can go to work because somebody is lording over them. They have an authority figure in the household. They don't. Not okay. Not all. But
Not all.
men need structure. That's why when boys are out of control, they say send them to military school. When men don't know
Mm-hmm.
what they're doing with their life, they say send them to the military. They need structure. Prisons, all of these things were put into place to control and tame men. They needed to create laws solely, majority for men.
For men,
Because
right?
women are self-governed and we correct each other a lot too.
Mm-hmm.
Men don't they need structure. They need to listen. They need authority. They do. Men are naturally submissive, but they
They
fight
are.
against it, and that's what the issue is. They fight against it, and then they force us to pretend like they're leading when we really are. We've heard it time and time again. Oh, just make him think it's him doing it. Why the fuck do we gotta keep doing that?
I'm not with playing games. I can't do
Strong
it.
their ego.
And neither can I. I
My
mean,
spirit won't
seriously,
allow it.
I'm
I
tired.
can't I can't help them cheat on the test and then be okay with it. That
Hello,
That
that's
part.
not happening.
I have
and
to say,
been
you better
doing.
pick up that book.
That's what we've been
Okay.
doing, literally.
Or the
And
oh, she won't let me raise my kids, or she won't let me run the household. If she won't let you, that implies you're not the natural leader. Move out of the way.
It implies you're incapable and incompetent.
That too.
hello, and
Because
when you do find a man that is, chances are he's a fucking something else is wrong. It's always
Something. It's always something. It's
something.
always something.
Damn, that's why I just be like, hey, we just out here. We live in this life. We don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. I think that women should deal with men at their own leisure and for their own convenience. Like it's the only way that I feel like it works. And if you
Mm-hmm.
come across somebody that actually is a good fit and it makes sense, then do it. Go all in. But you have to use your discernment. I'm not against relationships. I think love is absolutely beautiful. I think families are beautiful. I'm not against any of that. I am against us feeling like we have to do it because societal standards says that we're not valid in our womanhood. I don't think that that's fair. I feel like that's extremely manipulative, and that's
Yep.
why a lot of us are in situations where we're resentful, we're tired, we're sick. You know, we hate our lives, and we're mean and nasty to other people because we're not happy in our own lives.
Because we're being drained at every turn. Like,
Okay.
how do you
Come
go
on now.
to a job, do everything you have to do at a job, and then come home and then have to nurse
How?
children and then mother a male? Like, and you,
We
I,
nurse in the house. There's still
it,
too much. Like men, they don't think household work is a job, but it is.
It absolutely is.
it
It
is.
well,
is.
well, no, they know it is. They just don't want to do it. They're gonna make
Yeah.
up excuses as to why they don't want to do it. Because when they have to do
It's
it,
a lie.
oh, I'm tired. No, I don't want to
Mhm.
do that. Oops,
Right.
I broke it again. I don't know how to do this.
Weaponize the
But you don't know how to put dish and soap together.
Mm. Some of them really
My
don't.
question is for men like that. What were they doing before they got a wife or wife appliance or
Child,
They had
a
that's
girlfriend? Like,
they
what were
million
y'all
dollar
doing before
question.
that?
they had a mother who coddled them, who never taught them
That
some
part.
accountability and responsibility, and that's the
Hmm.
problem. So there's a lot of boy moms who fall into the, oh well, life is hard, and the world's gonna be harder. Really though, are they
Hmm.
that hard on them? Because
No.
we
My whole thing is if you don't want to do domestic work, make enough money so you could hire somebody, you could outsource.
Hmm.
You could pay a fucking cleaning service. Wealthy people do it all the time. They don't do domestic work.
Right.
But a lot of these men don't want to do that. There's what's that guy's a boxer and he does content creation. He just said that he's like he wants his wife at home to do that.
Oh
He's like
yeah,
he makes enough to pay for those services, but he wants a home cook wife or a home cooked meal from his wife. Like, sir, if you don't go over here and pay for the services, like if you're not making my life easier, again, what do I need you for? She'd be better off by herself working her job as a professor. I think she's an accountant, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah,
She'd
both.
be better off
both.
as an
She's
accountant.
both.
Yeah, an accounting professor and an accountant, right? She'd be better off with
Hmm.
those two jobs by herself than being your wife's slave. Make it make sense. Like I'm at the point for myself personally. A man has to be so extraordinarily extraordinary and make my life so extraordinarily easy
Uh-huh.
for me to couple with him. Like if I
Mhm.
have to be jumping through hoops, I don't. My brain can't process it.
That part. You know, I'm a little toxic sometimes. I'm still working through the kinks. So
Who
I like
isn't?
I like a little bit of entertainment. Like I
Not a little entertainment, Father. Help.
but to be out here like in real life, like you my man and we out in the public and shit, bitch. I don't
You want to have
no.
to be extra, 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 extra special.
This is what I'm saying. Like I see you when I see you on a late night creep, bitch.
Okay.
Don't come when the lights is out. That's it. You leave and that's it. Like all that
That
other
listen, I ain't got no problem being a nighttime girlfriend. No face, no case, in the words of Cardi.
for real.
But and honestly, nowadays I understand because it's a whole lot. I mean, you're supposed to do for 5 seconds, and next thing you know, everybody and their grandmother in the comment section. Yeah, I know that person, so and so and so and
Oh
so.
my God, the humiliation.
What?
The humiliation. That's another thing I can't because at the end of the day, niggas is outside. Like you getting with a man that's in his 30s, 40s, late 20s, he done been around. So even if you
Hmm.
post he's not actively outside, at some point he was. So it could even be a bitch from 5 years ago talking about, oh, I used to fuck him. Because women are so like competitive with each other at points, you know, especially well, for me,
Yeah.
I can directly for myself. Doing what I'm doing now, if I pop out nigga, do you know how many bitches is gonna be trying to say they fucked him, even if they only gave him a hug? I don't have the
Mm.
time. I don't have the time.
And
You
even
see
then,
how they
it's not even
already.
older. It's younger too.
Yeah.
These YNs are worse than the older ones. They are here
Listen,
wilding.
these YNs is out of control. I'm scared.
These YNs are out of it.
Oh my goodness. Not the YNs is the worst.
I'm
They
They're
are.
scared. As
Many of them
worse.
got
someone who
17 baby
lived
mamas by the
adjacent
time they
from the hood,
21.
Not even. Even younger than that. These YNs are toxic.
very.
Real toxic.
Damn.
Dangerous even. Scary. Stay away.
Scary.
Run.
How you done
Run.
it?
That's crazy. Like what so what are we supposed that's why I say women should just, you know, date when it's convenient, entertain when you feel like it, get your needs met, get you some cash, get food out, do it any and everything you want to do. And if you come across that right person, then lock in. Like, why not? You know, but it has to
And
make sense. It has to be natural. Don't try to do it because you feel like you're on a time clock or everybody looking
Mm.
at you crazy
Mhm.
because you're family function single. No, fuck that. Live your life. Don't let your life
Yeah.
live.
'Cause I don't like
Especially the
how
way the
like
world is
some
now.
people bully you for being like, "Oh, you're always the bridesmaid. When you gonna be a bride?" No, let me be the bridesmaid. Damn it.
Why? My thing is, why would we want to be the bride with the way these men make marriage look so embarrassing?
Oh my God.
Okay,
Like,
y'all not
I'm
giving
so
me a
sorry,
good
not
example.
sorry.
No, dead ass. Y'all not giving me a good example of a happy, healthy relationship. So why the fuck
Hey,
am I
Era.
gonna
Would I
sign
do
my
it?
soul away to the next nigga?
Like, of all of the people I have known throughout my life who have been married, right now at this current moment, I think I have three very good, strong, positive examples of strong, healthy marriages. But the rest are that are still married are demented and diabolical. Somebody didn't had a side baby. Somebody didn't cheated. Somebody got an addiction. Somebody got a gambling problem. Somebody dragging somebody down. I don't want it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
I want peace.
Damn.
I got one healthy marriage in my family right now, and then when I tell them I don't want to get married, they look at me like I'm boo boo the fool. Like, man, what you want me to do? Y'all
Yeah.
not.
I would
Where's
love
the
to find that
example?
one person, but the way these marriages be looking raggedy, I just be like, the house, y'all is giving me the lessons I need to
Mhm.
avoid cuckoo for
Yo,
cocoa puffness.
these
It's
married people are
good.
the most single motherfuckers I ever seen in my life. Like, where's your wife?
Listen, listen.
I was
I'm telling y'all, when I was bartending, every fucking day it would be the same men that was legit married. I'm like, your wife is okay with you coming in here every single day after work, even on the fucking weekends when you ain't at work. They would be up in there talking about, oh yeah, my wife, this, my wife. Where is your wife? I've never seen your wife. I'm not gonna be okay with my husband going out to a bar 5 days, 7 days a week, like,
Without me, that's crazy.
and just leaving me in a house every time. And I mean, like, these niggas will be out to 3 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes I will be working. It would
Out.
just never a wife in sight. But
And
they
it's
got
not like we don't want to hang. I have a whole bunch of homeless that used to invite me out, but I just that's not my style sometimes. But to say that all women are just like have to be subjected to a house life and that's it. You're not allowed to go outside. You're not allowed to have fun. You're not allowed to have hobbies. If you can't be done inside the house, then throw it away. Excuse me?
thank you, boo. They be trying to hug them from the back.
Wait a minute, Harriet.
What? Wait a minute now.
Oh, hold up. That is hilarious.
But Love Jones, even to that, when I was in my 20s, I worked at Macy's and I literally used to have men coming in there and trying to pick me up and they were married. Like I literally had one time and I remember he was fine as hell. And if I had the morals of an alley cat, I would have went for it because he was wealthy. But he like flashed in his ring. He's like, I already got a wife and everything, but maybe me and you can do something. And I just politely smiled and declined, like, sir, no. And even now, I work at a hotel. I have men propositioning me and trying to get me to come up to their rooms all the time. And I'm like, sir, I see your ring. Like,
You have a
no, I
whole
literally
entire
had one
life.
man last week try that mess, and he actually asked me how much it would take for me to come upstairs, and literally said 10K. My coworker's looking at me like, "What?" And I'm like, if he's that disrespectful to even ask, I'm going to give an outrageous amount, so he
Mm-hmm.
knows to leave me alone.
Mm-hmm.
These men will
but
pick
I
up
was
women
gonna
anywhere when they married.
and I was gonna say even on the other end, I could tell the women aren't really too happy because I was telling somebody the other day at work. I'm like, a lot of these women that I deal with in the workplace, they be married, but they be in everybody else's business. I'm like, what you got going on at home that you need to be in everybody else's business?
Oh
Shouldn't
my
you be tending to things going on in your home? Clearly, you're not happy. So when they be like, oh, when you gonna get married, mind your business, because apparently you're not happy.
You're not happy. So why you rushing me to do it? It's a
God.
scare.
That
They like
part.
to live vicariously through single free women. That's why they be in your business.
But
Or just
like
Exactly.
why you
women
said, they be
that's
telling
free.
you all their business about how bad their marriage is, and I'm like, if your marriage is that bad, why would I want to try this? Like, that is like eating an ice cream flavor I don't like every day. I don't want it. Like, I
Oh,
don't
What
want
that's
to
are you
make my
looking
stomach
for?
upset.
that's
Exactly.
crazy. That's why I be saying, like, you gotta do it for you. Like, you can't do it because everybody's saying, why you ain't do this yet? Why you ain't got this yet? Because then that's when you end up in a bad situation.
I mean, I think
And
we
and
all got that
especially
memo because
now.
none of us are doing it. But because I agree, I'm like, I feel like I'm the person, I've always been more of the rebel. So like when people try to make me do things because society says so, I'm already like hell no anyway.
Me too.
So when people constantly try or try to push me to do things or tell me like, why aren't you dating, or why don't you have kids, or why don't you this, or why don't you, I'm just like, I just don't want to. Like, that's your life path that worked for you. I'm making wholly different decisions, and that's okay.
We're not dating because the dating pool is basura at the moment. I'm waiting
It's
for the pool man to
mierda.
come do some maintenance, come clean up
Like,
this
can
water
you
first.
Can God come down here and work on this batch? Because it's not the best. It's not the
Okay, we
best.
need a new batch. I need a reset button. Jesus, fix it.
And
So
then
what do y'all
especially with
say?
everything.
What do y'all say if a man say he's married spiritually?
What the fuck does that mean?
What does that
Sorry.
mean?
I'm sorry, come again.
Y'all think about that? If a man says I'm not on papers, but I'm married spiritually, what y'all think about
Then you're
that?
not married. You're not married.
Then I need him to go get baptized and figure his life out because he ain't about to be over here messing up me and my good peace. I'm over here chilling, peaceful,
Because if
minding
you,
my business, eating
yeah, if
candy.
you're not married, you're not legally protecting that woman in no way, shape, form, or fashion, or your
Mhm,
children.
mhm.
You're not. You crazy. You smoking crack.
And
Because
not even
there's
then.
laws to it behind it now. Because now what
But
happens?
not
You
even.
talking about we spiritually married, and in 2 years into our marriage, you off. You done meet God to glory, and you left me and the kids behind. We ain't got no insurance, no money, no nothing, because we not legally bonded
Because
together.
everything goes to the next of kin.
So the
Hello.
common marriage, the spiritual marriage, y'all not into that.
No.
No,
Mm-mm.
and on top of that, any man who says that is not even protecting himself. What do you mean? That means that person can't even say anything on your behalf.
Exactly, and especially in the hospital field, they're going to go to next of kin. They don't care who
Ex-
you is, how long you know this person. Da 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 da. If you ain't next in line, you is irrelevant. Period.
Mm.
Or you have them as like your medical proxy, because you could be, y'all could have a great relationship with a spiritual marriage. Your wife, you didn't had a car accident, you in a coma, and your wife want to save your life. But if y'all not legally married and your mama don't like you and she's an ex kin and she come in and she want to pull the plug, you done
She
so.
gonna pull the plug. Exactly.
exactly.
You just invited yourself to the upper room because you didn't legally protect yourself.
Exactly.
God honest truth said that is used to pacify his partner. She's married and he's very much single to mingle. That's true.
And
That
that
is
too
true.
because the spiritual marriage also means a spiritual divorce. So, huh?
Okay. Because now when I
Because
spiritually divorce you and you having nightmares, don't come crying to me.
But also, when
okay,
you're legally married, if you're smart enough, which most of us are nowadays, we put in that prenup, a marriage clause, infidelity clause. So
Or
you
even
go and play single if you want to, and I'm gonna collect some paper.
for real. Because I be thinking about that. Like if I ever got legally married, like I would want to sign some papers because where I'm
Sign
at,
them papers.
I know I ain't
Sign
going
them.
to here because I'm gonna keep going up. We all gonna keep going up. So in the next couple years, ain't no telling where we could be, you know?
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
and not even just that. I mean, even with how the laws are being set in place now, like even I had to think about it recently. I'm like, I would have to not call it a marriage contract, but make my own marriage contract because the way they have these
Hmm.
rights setting up now, I mean, they out here trying to take women's voting rights away as soon as they sign and get notarized. What you mean? I can't vote now because I'm
Yeah,
married.
one vote
What
per
are you talking
house.
about? Which means women have to be more on call with whoever their partner is because that partner would have to be the one responsible to speak for them.
For
And
the
if you
vote.
can't,
Mm-hmm.
and if you can't trust them to make good decisions in your household, you know
Hmm.
good well you can't trust them to make decisions about your rights and what you can and
Okay.
cannot do.
Come
Exactly.
on now.
And then
So
the no fault
right
divorce they're
now
trying to
is
give it up too.
like you know what I'm saying. And then right now is not the time to be trying to get cuffed up like that. If you want to have a good
Mm.
time, have a good time. But as far as walking down the aisle signing paperwork,
Mm-mm.
think twice.
Think 3 times. Think about it for as long as you gotta think about it. Damn it.
Yeah. But
Okay.
even in that, I would say just set it up. If you're not going to do like the government marriage, still set your life up like a business, like get LLCs, get everybody's name on
A
it,
contract.
and do
Yeah.
contracts
Mm-hmm.
that way. But in some way, shape, or form or fashion, women should legally protect themselves because we
Make
already
y'all
know
wills now.
most men, yeah, most men are self-serving. So we have to, if there's nothing we take from them, we need to be a little bit less giving and nurturing and be more self-serving because
Mm-hmm.
they are.
Mm-hmm. Make y'all
Especially
wills
with things
now,
come.
your living wills, your health proxies, or do all that now. Don't wait till something happen and you praying somebody in your court got your best decision.
Yeah, have at least one account that's like y'all are both signatories on that you can't take money out of without both signatures because some of these men, especially the ones with money, they'll set it up and have a bank account and take all the money out at a divorce. Make sure there's just legal protections in place so you're just always good. Have your own separate account, but also have one that there's joint money, but you can't take anything out without both signatures.
And also to review it, because as politically everything is changing, you might have to make some adjustments to that contract as well. 10 years from now, we
Hmm.
have no
Yep.
idea what the rules and applies are going to be. So just
Yep.
kind of keep an update on those contracts, even if you are already married. Go take a look and make sure you knew what you signed up for, and then try to get a renewal, because things it's a lot going on now.
It's a
It's not
whole
just no
lot.
regular, well, we have to do it for love. Now it is business. So
Mm,
all that, oh, you gotta do it for love. All that out the window.
no,
This is business now.
Love is dead.
love
Sorry.
ain't never been free. I don't care, even if with the fake romance. Love ain't never been free. Men have always had to put out and put down something towards a woman. So right now we need to keep that steam going.
Shit, men couldn't have access to women if they didn't fucking have assets back in the days.
Mm.
Exactly. That's why the
If you
one
wasn't
with the most
coming,
money had multiple.
exactly. If you wasn't coming to their father with a cow in exchange for the daughter, you ain't talking.
Be able to provide her a home, even though again a lot of them still were garbage and creeps and cheating and stuff. But you had to be able to make a life for that woman. You had to have a home. You had to have a job. And the fathers vetted the men.
Mm-hmm.
So why aren't we doing the same? I want to see credit scores, bank statements. What is it when you buy a house? Proof of funds. I need to see proof of
Yep.
funds.
Reddit is on it. Yo,
And I
you.
honestly don't blame you.
I ain't mad either, shit. But I'm about to get off here, y'all. I'm tired. I love y'all.
Ooh,
I
this
love
was a
y'all
great
too. It was
time.
lovely
Love
talking to
you
y'all.
guys.
I'm here for almost 4 hours. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was a hot minute.
Oh my goodness. But I'm definitely gonna see. Well, technically today, but mañana.
Hasta
Thank you,
luego.
Hasta
thank you,
luego. See y'all later.
ladies. Thank you, Hera. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Sexy 67. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Hera. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with me tonight. I will be back later today because it's technically a new day. And yeah, stay tuned. Like, comment, subscribe, share because I know you care. And if you're catching this on a replay, I don't know if you're gonna watch all 3 hours and 50 minutes of this to get to the end, but if you are catching a replay, drop me some pink cards in the comment section. You all up in here, once this is done, go back when you get a moment and drop me some pink cards in the comment section for the algorithm purposes. Thank you guys. Spread love is the Brooklyn way.